is a fight. So whatever happens, happens.
Win some, you lose some. But you live another day.
But when Davis unleashed the power shots, there was only...
Yerp. What's poppin'? You back with your boy, Cuter Guy, aka Professor Finessa, in the Law Starter Boxing, aka the Lab. I hope everybody having a blessed day. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. And I repeat again, make sure you hit that like button on the way in.
I never really liked you much anyway.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
Man, in the day, man, we gonna cook, but I got a couple articles I still gotta pull up. So I'm gonna let my boy E Thriller, the Black Picasso. You know what I mean? He got a little mashup. I'm gonna give y'all about 2-3 minutes of that, man. That ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let that video play for about 2-3 minutes, man. Y'all give me a little time.
Title shot against, the best of the division, the class of the division, like you guys. Do you feel the same way as Keith? Do you feel like he has to prove his relevance?
Me personally, man, I don't get out to the politics, man. I really don't care, man, about none of that. I mean, if his name come across the desk and now shoot me, hey, you want to fight Terrence, this and that, okay.
That's the truth of it. It's politics of boxing. Everybody can say, oh, it's not politics and this, that.
A leader in cybersecurity education, one of the largest cybersecurity programs in the country. ECPI.
It shouldn't be politics. It is what it is. It's politics of boxing.
Really?
I never fought on ESPN. I'm not gonna fight on ESPN probably. No disrespect to ESPN. I'm not. I'm with Showtime and Fox.
Papa Lot, what's good? Marky Dan, what's popping?
Bruce
Gas, what's good with
it,
it, Papa? D Young, my brother, what's good with you, fam? Give me a couple minutes and we gonna be right on, man. Go ahead, you know what I mean? Watch this E3, man. Watch him paint these pictures.
Fuck that shit.
A few moments later.
A book, wouldn't anybody who wants to step up and willing to fight them, whether they don't have a belt or they do have a belt. If they're a top 5 opponent, I'm willing to prove that I'm the best because I'm willing to rule with an iron fist.
Are you confident that you can unify titles by the end of the year?
I don't know about unifying because Danny Garcia and Sean Porter still have to fight each other, and Keith Thurman, he's out, and Terrence Crawford being across the street. So I can't promise that it's going to happen this year, but it's going to happen next year.
You can give.
A few moments later.
This is what I'm saying.
I read it all.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I read it all too. Terrence Crawford, wait till he get a belt.
But do you ask Terrence Crawford? You said you're gonna stand right there. Well, then come on. Would you like that fight?
I mean, of course, it's a fight that I consider. Right now, it's me and Keith Thurman. I want Keith Thurman. That's the top fight that I want.
But this
Terrence Crawford is a good fighter, but he had no belts that 147.
Yeah.
It's a guy that's retired rank.
Man, not one of the best, the best series, man, hands down, the best series, man.
Yeah. He ain't did nothing in the welterweight today. When he get a belt, you want to go over there. Keith Thurman want to go over there.
And now y'all want to say, "Oh, I ain't fought nobody," but I got a belt now, so.
That means staying active. I haven't been an activist recently. Due to waiting. I had to wait for my title defense and things like that. And then, I had a lot of guys, not answering the call. A lot of guys, Al's called these guys saying they're not, they reporters mention my name. They try to make an excuse, this and this and that. Okay, I have a belt now. I went over there and got the belt. So what's the excuse now? And I'm still calling it. I have a belt and I'm still calling these dudes out. Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, all these guys. He wouldn't be sitting here if Keith Thurman or Danny Garcia or Sean Porter said they'll take the fight. I shouldn't be a world champion having to call these dudes out. And Lamont Peterson answered the call like a real fighter and like a real soldier should do.
Okay. Sean Porter got a belt too. So now
Sean Porter got a belt too. Sean Porter. So why am I go to easy road and you knock Sean Porter out? Why wouldn't I?
This nigga's scared. Ain't nobody scared, man. I just told you I had a DJ Saturday night. Fuck that shit.
Nigga, this dude.
Why wouldn't I?
You a smart man, but not that smart. Bro, I'm gonna crush you.
He said, I'm fighting Mikey. Then I might fight Sean Porter, Keith Thurman.
So he didn't mention Terrence, huh?
He didn't.
You smell something, man. You smell something?
Now, here's went to you and Terrence Crawford. A lot of people say, "Oh, when Earl speak, he don't really say Terrence Crawford." No. Can you speak on that?
We basically, maybe clean up my side of the street. Basically, set my side of the street. I came in and Showtime, let me clean up my side of the street. I come over and take up their side of the block. That's what I'm doing. We got a lot of fights out there. We got Danny Garcia, we got Sean Porter, we got all these. We have Lamont Peterson, we have Keith Thurman, what he's doing right now. So let me clean up my block and I go over and take up their block.
Nobody's avoiding Terrence Crawford. It's big fish on this side too that, I got to fry. So, once I get rid of Pacquiao and Sean Porter, then we can, sit down and talk about Terrence Crawford. But nobody's avoiding him. Like I said, I'm going to get these belts over here. Then I'm going to come take Terrence Crawford belt because I said I'm going to be undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
Yo. Appreciate y'all having that patience for your boy, man. We back in the lab, man. Salute to my people, man. Salute to my boy. Like I already said, man, I'm going to just come right straight back on the top, man. Salute my nigga Pop a Lot of Smoke. What's good with you? Marky Dan. What's good with you? Bruce Gas. Salute. What's good with it? Paul D. Young, man. My brother. Appreciate you for coming through. Kazi. My boy. Athletic Mind E. My brother, man. Loved one. What's good with you, my boy? Man. Excuse my Lil Wayne, man. I'm about to go and light up this Spence pack. Haplo, what's good with it, fam? All right, man. Now, today I got an old video. It comes from I want to say this video about 3 years old, man. This video probably about 3 years old. And this Bob Arum going, it's Bob Arum, man. In the title, it say Bob Arum going savage mode. Nigga talking savage like, hold up. Let me see. This damn ad in my ear. Bob Arum goes off on Showtime like a savage. Pure savage. Bob Arum going in savage mode, man. We're going to go and pull it up and then I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to let y'all alone. We're going to chop it up about that. Keyshawn and Floyd now going on. What else? Oscar De La Hoya said it's exposed season if he don't get these big fights this year. Oscar De La Hoya talking about exposing. I don't know. We gonna see, man. Hopefully we can get the fights made. We gonna pop it off, man, with Bob Arum. Here we go.
Showtime's ratings were not good because.
Hold up, let me get it. This from 2 years ago. So we going back in time, but it's gonna bring forth to what's going on. A lot of people talking about the Paramount Plus merger, Showtime getting rid of boxing, this and that. This just Bob Arum, saying what he's saying close to 3 years ago.
Because Showtime has no reason to be in boxing. Showtime is an entertainment network. Fox belongs in boxing. ESPN belongs in boxing. The Zone belongs in boxing and selling their service. Showtime does not belong in boxing. I mean, they're wasting the stockholders' money by doing boxing matches. They should invest in entertainment because HBO realizes they're in a dogfight with Disney, with Netflix, and so every dollar that they can conserve to put into entertainment, they need desperately. Showtime has to be becoming aware of that fact that the only way they're going to survive is with good entertainment. Because unfortunately, when you do boxing, you open and close the same night. If you put the money in a series, you open and you may not close for 10 years. If the series hits, you go into syndication and you more than make back your money. Very hard to sell tickets. Keith, we're in a situation where we don't have a fucking newspaper that covers the sport. Yeah, I was telling people before you came, in the UK.
Well, you know that shit real when Bob Arum get the cussing and shit. He old as hell. He already know. Like, goddamn, he said, man, can't get a fucking newspaper. Like, what you talking about newspapers, bro? But I guess, bro. You know what I mean? We need when it comes to boxing, we need every ounce of promotion you could get. Shit from fucking anything. I don't give a fuck. Newspapers, radio, shit, ads on apps, and shit. They need everything for boxing, bro.
Every newspaper has a full-time boxing writer. Every single one. Here, there's not one newspaper in the entire friggin' country that has a full-time boxing writer. Not one. So how the fuck do you sell tickets? You sell
shit, but man, that shit on YouTube. Shit. And that's the thing that shit live on YouTube. Shit, what they need to be doing. We already got this as we see the fight hypes. The fight hubs, the fight hypes. All these people. Ellie setback and shit. You got them. Then you just got people like like me, the YouTubers, whatever. Who create content, do what they do with content, go live, whatever podcast, and that's how they do boxing. But it's all of that is pretty much found on YouTube. So I hear him saying that. So it's like, man, some of these writers, they gonna have to start coming with these YouTube channels and putting out some of their content like that. They got the Twitters, and you can have that. You can. It's always gonna come out on Twitter first, but then once you release it on Twitter, then you put it on YouTube or ESPN, send it to ESPN. However you do it, you get it out in every facet. You know what I mean? Because if you only looking at ESPN for your information, and that's the only way Mike Carpenter put his out is just through, Twitter or ESPN. You could get it to a broader audience, putting it on YouTube, I guess, because pretty much that's how everybody from YouTube or wherever they get their content. One of these writers from ESPN or somewhere, they drop the news, people get it from there and say this and that and say they got sources. Majority of the time.
Tickets by making people getting people's attention for a fight that's a 50-50 fight so they could gamble on it and come to the arena and root on their bet.
To some degree, the television experience and the streaming experiences are so good that it almost deters people from coming to the fights, right?
But that's always been the case. Yeah, I mean, is it better? Let's be honest about it. To watch a foot.
But yeah, anyway, pretty much, you know, Bob Arum saying Showtime really has no place in boxing for the simple fact that they are more of an entertainment, and then on top of that, they premier cable. It don't just come with regular cable like ESPN and stuff like that. That's regular cable. Salute to my nigga QT. Salute to Unique Don. And salute to my brother IB, man. Salute to all three of y'all, man. Make sure y'all, man, show love to your boy on the way in. If you ain't already did it, hit that like button. Rock bottom that like button. Stone cold that like button, man. Do it how you do it.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
Yeah, but and they pretty much and that's how they pretty much do it, how they do, man. They deliver their content, in those type of forms. And he like if Showtime just pretty much they competing with the Netflixes and HBO Maxes, Disney's, you know, and we talking about like TV shows and movies. That's where they getting theirs in at, you know, because when PBC first came into play, they was on all shit, like all these networks. They was on what NBC. They was on ESPN. They had fights on ESPN. They had fights on BT. They had fights on Spike. They had fights on Fox. You know, it was several different networks, that we seen PBC fight on, you know, when they first came in, and they all kind of dwindled down. Man, what's popping with my boy Broderick, man? What's popping with it, B, man? You already see, man, the Chiefs is in the Super Bowl, man. So we're going to go ahead, salute the Chiefs off rip, man. I forgot to salute them on the way in, man. Hopefully my nigga Pat get the work done. And salute my nigga Broderick for stopping in, man. You know what I mean? Hit that like button. You already know how we doing it, man. But so the reason why, one of the big reasons why Showtime, I agree with Bob Arum saying Showtime don't belong in boxing, is because if HBO left boxing, wasn't able to keep going in boxing, and you know, respect to Showtime, but they ain't held in the same regard as HBO when they was doing their thing. You know, if they don't belong in boxing, then you don't. You know, they weren't able to consistently put on these championship bouts, these great bouts. You know, they was when they first came in the game, you know, they were PBC is pretty much a television show, you know, and they was out there, they was buying slots, they was buying these different slots, you know, to put their boxers and present the boxers that they had out there to get it going. Like Earl Spence, the Danny Garcias, the Keith Thurmans, Adrian Broners, Guerreras, Michael Browns, Badu Jacks, Medina's, Victor Ortiz, Bertos, Antonio Peterson, Darrell Brothers, Chris Algieri's. Like, we could go on and on and on and on all all of these fighters that they had, and they still have a lot of fighters. And we're not seeing a lot of dates. And actually thinking about it right now, looking at Showtime or whatever PBC, we're not seeing. I don't think we're not seeing any fights on the calendar past March. And I wonder why. I wonder why we ain't seeing any fights on the calendar past March. Is it the fact that they might have to shut down until the merge is done? Till they put it all together, they like, nah, y'all might have to hold off for a quarter, and then we get it back. Because when we looking at these fights that were supposed to be, we looking forward to in April, I guess the Earl fight, the Tank and Ron Garcia fights, those fights ain't been announced. They really ain't been talked about. But we seeing all these other fights getting announced. We and then the Caleb Plant Benavidez, that's a pay-per-view fight. I think we got to pay for the other cards. I know they got the Ray Vargas card, the Matias Ponce card. What else? The Mark Maxeo and Figueroa card. And right now, that's all I can think off the top of my head that they got, that they could possibly have more, but I don't think it's any going past March. So when I hear these rumors, because that's all it is, it's rumors that's out. We ain't seen it done all the way. We ain't seen a whole dissolvement of Showtime. Showtime is still being promoted as such. Showtime Sports, it's still there. So I can't say they, been took by this company, maybe bought or whatever like that. But I don't know all the way. So with Bob Arum, not Bob Arum, but Al Heyman, man, to me, I do feel like Showtime is kind of coming to an end, bro. They making us pay for everything. It seems like a new budget or whatever. They playing it real safe with a lot of these cards. I think we still waiting for that big 50-50 fight. Well, I think we getting a 50-50 fight with Planet Benavidez that we actually paying for. Chris Colbert, El Rio coming back on that. Man, we'll see. But I'm gonna be honest. 2023 or 2024, I don't know if Showtime Boxing gonna be here, man. As far as like how it's being viewed to right now, through Premiere or however it's, or however people get it, it very might well be on Paramount Plus or something like that. So we'll see, man. And then we got Oscar De La Hoya, man. We got Oscar De La Hoya going in. We got Edgar Berlanga making his rounds. We've been seeing Edgar Berlanga with Oscar De La Hoya. We also seen him with Eddie Hearn today. Kind of sitting down, rubbing elbows, meeting and greeting. Seeing if he can get him a good situation, see if he can get him some good fights. Because it was said that Bob Arum was saying Edgar Berlanga wanted to be moved fairly quick. Edgar Berlanga wanted the bigger fights, and Bob Arum, as far as like them trying to invest in him and think he actually can be a star, they didn't want to put him out there with I'm guessing higher competition. he was looking to be tested a little bit more. And if we looking at, his last couple fights, he didn't do so well. Shit, this last fight, he got suspended for biting a dude because he was that frustrated being able to touch him, and bruh, he still got the win. Right now, I just think Edgar Berlanga, I think I think he looking to come back, shit, and fuck it, bruh, just fight. If you feel like you fighting to the level of your competition or whatever, you feel like you can't give it your all. You feel like you got a way higher chance of beating up some of these guys than they actually giving you. Hell, you probably do want to go out there and just get in the big fights, get in the higher, take some of that higher level competition, and for people that don't believe you could do it because of what they invest in, that I think that just shows, a little bit of what we talk about sometime with the promoter not wanting to move you certain type of ways because what they invested in you. And but I wouldn't say that's a bad idea with Edgar Berlanga, but at the same time, what high level competition do they have at 168 that they wouldn't have to spend a high amount of money on, or somebody that they just have on their side? So I think letting them go is a good idea. Eddie Hearn or Matchroom, Golden Boy. I think they can offer him some fights, some big fights as far as like what he want, a possible Munguia fight for the future. Canelo beating up on him. I mean, hell, PBC, I hate to say it, but PBC got some guys, but checking PBC, they got a weird type little track record, bro. They got, they track record looking kind of weird. I don't think they gonna try to put Edgar Berlanga in there with nobody. So, who knows, man. But Oscar De La Hoya, man. Oscar De La Hoya. So Oscar De La Hoya says, why the fuck is the WBC protecting Jamal Charlo? Hasn't made a title defense in 18 months. Guess who's number one? Jamie Munguia. Let's go. Or Jaime Munguia. And then he tweeted an hour later, he says, this is the year of making the fights people want to see. I'm not holding back on nobody. Expose season. Let's go. So it looked like my bad. It looked like Oscar De La Hoya is, trying to go back. He want to go back and he want to revisit. He want to revisit that Jamal Charlo. He want to revisit the Jamal Charlo and Jaime Munguia fight. Which a lot of people jumped the gun. I feel like they went and just like, oh, it's Oscar fault because I guess the fight fell out because Oscar said he wanted DAZN to distribute to distribute the fight as well, which, if you know what I mean, I'm doing business and I've been doing business with Matchroom for all of my fights. They don't put on for all of my damn fights that we pretty much been seeing on DAZN. Why wouldn't I Like really, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I let them distribute this fight? Like, what type of business sense do that make? It's like okay, I put all these fights on with the zone. Soon as I make a fight on a cross promotion, I don't let the zone get no rights to it. But all the other fights I've been letting them get rights to. I've been letting them put it on their app. But soon as I get this fight with Al Heyman and one of his fighters, it just got to be distributed straight through Showtime. No, I'm not making that deal, bro. The fuck? I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be totally honest, bro. I ain't say motherfucking Jaime McGill was ducking. I ain't say Oscar was bullshitting for pulling him out the fight, because why the fuck would I do that, bro? I'm not gonna do that with one of my partners, bro. That's stupid. That'll be a dumbass business move on this part. And then he do that. What if the zone just sit back and be like, man, fuck it. We ain't gonna re-up soon as this contract over. Once this year up, fuck it. We ain't gonna do that, since that's how y'all want to do business. Go ahead have them distribute all the rest of y'all fights. Exactly. That shit wouldn't make sense. 0 sense at all. Point blank period, bro. I don't fault Oscar. I don't fault Golden Boy. Poplar, what's good?
What's going on, bro?
I don't fault Oscar, Golden Boy, or none of them for not making the Jamal Charlo fight last year, because they couldn't get it on the zone platform as well. Like, come on, man. That's so if you try to go back and make it this year and they try to do that same shit, bro, like, come on, man. I know what the fuck going on with PBC, but it's like they gotta do something, bro. People is getting tired of this shit, and the masses pop, man. But what's good? I think we got to jump, man. Shit, what you think, man?
I don't know what we getting, man. Sometimes I just be scrolling to see the clickbait. I see somebody got that the fight canceled between Earl and Keith.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't saying nothing like it's canceled, but you know, I did say we ain't get no fights. It is no fight announcement. There's no fights on the calendar permanently in ink on the calendar, saying that they got April dates. The latest fight I've been seeing is in March. I ain't been seeing nothing past March, and they just came out and hit us with that fight. So I mean, if anything, I'm gonna just sit back and say, man, maybe it's too far out. It's too far out to be promoting any April fight. We already got 3 or 4 fights that they need to be promoting in these different cities, and maybe they trying to, you know, reel it back, get a couple of them fights out, and then get an announcement or something like that, maybe. But you know, who knows, man? Boxing Scholar, what's good with you, man? Mad Dog H, what's popping? Like I said, Boxing Scholar, he said it's not good business for for Showtime to be in the boxing business. It's not for Bob.
I think you need a balance in between, like, the Bobs and the Showtimes. I know what Bob used to do. You would be on ESPN, and then when you made that jump, if it was a big fight, he would put you on HBO.
Who?
Like Bob with his fighters, like he's always been with ESPN.
So well, cause ESPN, like, you just either you either they willing to pay you to give you a slot a time slot to put on the show, or you pay for that, slot. You know what I mean? And get the advertisers or whatever it may be, and you get it on. You know what I mean? You get it on TV. But like if you getting a fight on ESPN, you pretty much like buying the little time slot. You
Yeah,
feel
I get that, but I'm saying like Bob had like the way he had it set up was, if you could fight on ESPN, it was ESPN, but like the big money, he would set those fight ups for HBO. I was just looking at some shit the other day, and I'm looking at Bob when he still had brown hair, sitting on at an HBO fight.
Man,
and it was
how long was that ago?
Oh my nigga,
that had to be back when Marvin.
Yeah,
Hagler
bro. Like
was
I don't
fighting.
like you can't get a good fight now, so you got to go back in the day and just be like, damn, that was a good fight. Like I don't know if niggas know, but if you go to YouTube and type in Floyd Mayweather fights in order, that should have started from the Olympics, bro.
Oh yeah.
So
salute Karma Serene in the chat, man. She said they need to bring back Friday night fights,
Tuesday night fights
to showcase the up and comers. That's facts.
Showbox.
Once in a while they do them. We get I think we already had a Friday Showbox. We about to get some Friday night fights today with the well, not today, but this weekend with Pedroza and Barboza Jr. and what's his name? Emmanuel Navarrete and Liam. Yeah, Liam Wilson. I think that's his name, Liam Wilson.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on Friday, and I like that. I like the fact that we getting those fights, on Friday and Saturday. And I think that help with the, just boxing in general. It ain't just always about the one fighter. Cool, that's what we watching the fight for, this specific fighter, but boxing in general, it brings excitement to just see people in the ring showcasing their talent. Just anybody, period.
I don't know who did it or what or when or why, but like I said, I type when I'm bored and I want to see. Sometimes I may want to see Floyd fight Tony Pep. I'll just type it in and I'll go through, and you just see like how these guys like the shit that he was fighting on, bro, was crazy. Like I'm looking at the networks and who was the announcers for some shit, like Ed Lover, and he had rappers and shit doing this shit. It was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Just to be, he was so humble to be there, and he knew what the end game was. These niggas want the end game already. That's not, I just did something I don't, you know what I'm saying? That shit, I'm gonna fall out of love with the sport. Like niggas want the end game, and you ain't it.
Man, I think it's gonna come. I think some guys do look a little bit too further down in the future when it comes to that. But like as far as like what Oscar saying, you know what I mean, when he talking about, shit, Jermell Charlo ain't defended them belts in 18 months. I mean, when you're number one, I want to run that, push for that purse bid then.
Well,
you know what I mean? That's what I want to see.
I think when it comes to Oscar, let's just be real and what they saying. They saying that Oscar take care of his Latino fighters better than he does, his black fighters.
I don't care about none of that. This shit is boxer for boxer. Boxer for
his job is to put on the best fight, and it's also to get his fighter, the best deal. So a purse bid, what's that, 65-35, some shit like that.
Shit. Yeah, whatever it is. But he doing that. He doing that shit with Virgil right now. Virgil getting 25% and Stanley Onis getting 75%. and Golden Boy won that purse bid with $2.3 million. So, it's
That ain't
just
shit.
it's just
That
make
ain't shit.
I mean, but he won the purse bid though. It
No, I'm
don't
saying
matter.
like with the first bid of what he got to pay, that ain't shit. He just came off like a fat rat.
I mean, you still got to pay for an undercard. You still got to. I guess it's going to be in not San Antonio, but in Texas, and you know that they got to make their bread back. But Mel,
They fighting on the zone.
Of course.
How he gonna make his money back, man?
Of course. Melf, what's good with you,
What's
fam?
going on, man? Oscar getting way too high to not be making money, bro.
What's good with y'all fellas?
What's good with you, fam?
Just keeping it real. Yo, Get the Smoke said Floyd versus Drunken Master. I watched that fight too last night.
No, he said Smoke was saying he watched that shit live when it aired.
Yeah, I know, but like I watched that shit last night.
Yeah, but Mel, what you think about? You know what I mean? These couple tweets Oscar put up earlier today, man. What you think about them?
Shoot, hey, salute to the chat. I mean, all right, so expose season, let's go. I'm not holding back on nobody. So I like what I hear. You know, 6th division champion. I believe Oscar's already in the Hall of Fame, right? So yeah, I mean, we're talking about a Hall of Fame fighter, soon to be probably Hall of Fame promoter.
The first to do it.
The first to ever do it, probably be the only one. Because that's a very slippery slope from fighter to promoter, manager, whatever. Right? It's tough. You usually see fighters go to training. Some fighters go to train, you know, when they're later in their careers or later in their age, and I believe him. He's not holding back on anybody, nobody. It sounds as if though he's going to make the fights that his fighters want, the fights that the fans need. I think that's most important is the fans are getting the fights that we are calling for, and no need for no marination. Hopefully along with that, there's no marination. At the end of this marinating thing, you know, you got to put a little bit of baby oil or olive oil, put the olive oil with the onions, and you know what I mean, I'm marinating some goat right now. You know what I mean, and it's you marinate what you put on the plate. You know what I mean? With fights is always good. We all love fights, and when it's the best fight and the best, it needs no marination. I think fans, the society we live in today is what have you done for me lately? That's boxing, right? And fans want to come out. Fans want to see some violence, and boxing is the epitome of that. They want to root for what they believe in a sense, right? We've seen it all through the history of boxing. I support it. I mean, I just hope the fighters are alongside of that. You know, I don't want to hear 5 years, 10 years, 30 years, you know, out of your prime, because that prime word is subjective. So these fighters got to fight. That's what made Ray Leonard Hearns an extravagant fight. LaMotta versus Ray Robinson. I mean, history books. I mean, Tito, Vargas, all these things. What made the fights what they were was the age, right? When they still that young man, right? They still got that youth on their side, that adrenaline kicked in, and it's blood and guts. You know, it's all for glory. And like Pop Lotso was saying when I first came in,
Yeah. Or we still could get a respectable rematch out the niggas, man.
I mean, a respectable fight.
Yeah.
It's that's when it kind of matters. It's like it's a young man's game. I've been saying this Foreman trend. And I've always I like that saying. I love that saying. It's a young man's game, and it's not to say it's like we've seen Bernard Hopkins, George Foreman's, the Floyds, and Manny Pacquiao's, right? Archer Beterbiev, and right now, I mean, Usyk, the type was Terrence Crawford. Oh, guys up in that older age. It's
a handful of guys. That's it.
Yes, boxing's best served when guys are between their 20s and 28s, 29s. They 28, 29, that early, that it kind of cuts off at like 31, 32 because they old, man. It's a different fight. It's a total different fight. Ray Renelli kind of even when he was speaking at Thomas Hearns on the Hot Boxing podcast with Mike Tyson, he was saying how he's up in age, his whole fighting style has changed, his mentality has changed.
Mentality changed.
Yeah, we saw that in the fight. Yeah, I mean, some guys they be so far along in bad habits, or just they've lost the hunger for the sport. So then now we see guys today. Let's use Black Ops. He's 33, right? Possibly could never become a world champion, right? So then it's like the what ifs. Like, what if he had started a little younger, right? With the wordplay he uses, the vernacular, right? Like boxing probably will be different, right? We see Canelo, and he's epitome of what I'm kind of saying. Like he's 31, 32, and he's starting to see the decline of Canelo. Phenomenal fighter, but Canelo started since he was 14, when he was like 21, 23, when he fought Floyd. And since then, he's been boxing, and that's what boxing
A lot
means.
of wear and tear on that body.
Yeah, so I'm cool Canelo retires the day tomorrow because he's had a Hall of Fame career. I can always nitpick what I dislike and what I do like and all that, right? But he still did what he had to do to get where he's at today. And it shows in his net worth. It shows in how people approach him and the respect he does have. Yeah, I mean, I hopefully, right, that if Oscar always saying he's not holding back nobody, we can get these young guys fighting. Munguia is a young guy. I've seen Berlanga over there with the zone, Golden Boy. Hopefully we can get him in there fighting some guys. Who else? There's a couple of guys. Zerto, get your ass back out there and fight. I mean, just because you got a loss, man, you probably you ain't got to be Floyd, right? Ray Robinson took a loss and he ain't never lose after that. Yeah, I mean, what's his name? God damn, Chavez Senior. Yeah, I mean, look at his record. Yeah, I mean, he wound up taking the L, but he still remember about the great fights he put on. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I mean, these guys got to be hungry. The retirement plan is cool, but you still got to fight. Stop trying to finesse over the fans and get your ass in there and rumble. It's time to rumble.
Yeah, you got to rumble, man.
It's hard to tell me you a badass and
you ain't rumbling.
I'm hearing it in my head. Somebody else has been saying this, right? It's hard to tell me you this guy and that guy, but you ain't really trying to get to it. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy to me. And as far as the second tweet with the Jamal Charlo Munguia, that's the fight I want to see. Like Jamal, I don't know what's going on with him. I think anything besides, honestly, I think a lot of things are excuses.
Man, you know everything was going on with him. Everything but boxing. He fucked up in the head right now.
Yeah, but that's like shit. I ain't got no time to fuck up. You know what I mean?
WBC got to strip up his belt there, man.
And I just can't throw no pity party up there.
I ain't got no pity party for him, but if they're not gonna take the belt from him, what are we gonna do?
That's what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? If I don't show up to work, I ain't getting paid. If I don't show up to work, you know what I mean? They're gonna find somebody else to replace him. You see what I'm saying? That's the same thing boxing gotta do. You gotta keep moving forward. Now, if you want to get that belt back, you gotta work. You know what I mean? A man that don't work don't eat. That's my that sentence.
He got to push for a mandatory if he really want it. Shit, make it go to purse bid. Make that shit go to purse bid and see if Oscar could win another one. But
I don't purse bid. We just seen with Carlos Adames at the convention how the WBC was maneuvering. Fuck a purse bid, just strip him. They strip him. That's how them stripping before an injury. You know what I mean? And I done seen a lot of crazy shit in the WBC. It's time to move on and let these guys fight. I want to see Triple G still. I want to see Munguia, Triple G. I want to see Johnny Beck, Munguia. Shit, it's a lot of matches we can do. And if Charlo's not mixing in somewhere in there, then he got to move around.
He needs to move up, man.
Well, Mungia, and what's his name? Carlos Adames need to fight. Mungia and Carlos Adames can fight for the vacant thing. You know what I mean? Or shit. That's who Charlo should have to fight. You know what I
Well, I
mean?
don't care if he don't like you fight, right? Because it's the excuses lingering around that his mind not right. I don't want nobody. I mean, if he fucked up right now, I couldn't imagine he get in the ring and he lose. Then he gonna be a lot of excuses behind somebody beat him. Fuck that. Just drop the belt. You know what I mean? Take time off. You come back to boxing. You don't. Me from Texas, they got the foreign movie coming up. You know what I mean? Boxing is a young man's game, but if you want to come back 36, 37 and try to get a world title, like I talked about this a long time ago, Bernard Hopkins. You know what I mean? Come back to 75 or something, and you want to, again, go for legacy. You know what I mean? The legacy bringing the dollars. We see B-Hop, he eating good. You know what I mean? Take care of his body. You know what I mean? Take care of his temple. You know what I mean? It's out there. You know what I mean? He can box. You know what I mean? But it's probably it's time to drop that belt and just focus on getting himself together. And these other guys, they need to be Oscar saying, don't, you know what I mean, not hold anybody back. Like Mungia, go ahead and get this smoke, get that work.
Yeah. The right side, man. What's good with you, my boy? How you doing, fam? How you doing, bro?
Much love to all y'all brothers, man. As always, bro. The quotes that you got up from Oscar right now is very interesting, bro. I'm sitting here like, so what you telling me is you calling out Charlo when damn it seemed like the Charlo Munguia fight was supposed to happen, and you were the one who nixed the motherfucking fight.
Shit, I mean, it to me, it was on the thing that Oscar wanted the fight to be
co-promoted.
Distributed on DAZN, not just on Showtime. And shit, ain't shit wrong with that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, what's wrong with that? I done did every one of my fights damn near for the last 3 years, on DAZN. And soon as I get a cross promotion fight, they don't got no parts in it. Like,
how is it a cross promotion fight when respectfully to Munguia, you know what I'm saying? When I mean, damn, you got to go get a belt from somebody, and the belt that you're looking to go get is from Charlo. Since when have we seen? And maybe in mega fights, you know what I'm saying? But when do we see cross and respect? I mean, we don't see cross promotions like we need to. And I do agree, you know what I'm saying, that we should see them more. But at the same time, if Jaime Munguia is the number one contender and he's been mandated to make that fight, and he has the opportunity to make that fight, and he wants to fight, you feel me? According to all the reports that came out, Jaime Munguia was ready to sign. Then why the hell you want to sit here and, even if I understand the cross promotion shit, I understand it, but man, let that brother go get his title. If you really believe in him, let him get his title, and then shit. Hey, fuck the cross promotion. Everything on you now. Whatever the zone do, or whatever Munguia do, is gonna be on the zone, and people got to come see him on y'all terms. So at some point in time, you got to sacrifice something, in my opinion. The same way Devin did. You know what I'm saying? Going over to Australia, signing with Top Rank.
I agree with you.
Am I capping?
I mean, I agree with you, but Munguia ain't like I mean, shit. He done had headlines like he active in the sport, in the division. You know what I mean?
You can't tell me the last person he fought.
Shit, I forgot the last person he fought.
That's what I'm telling you.
I mean on the fact that I forgot. I mean, shit. I mean, the only reason I know the last person that damn Charlo fight, because people always bring it up because he ain't fought in so long, bro. And respectfully, that fight would be what it was on Showtime or on any platform, because both of them yeah, Charlo name is better. He don't fought on pay-per-view before. He a 2-time champion. But bro, this is a fight that people want to see. Like it's one of them. It was one of them type of fights that I think would have been good for some fans, the sport of boxing.
But
And
everybody agreed except for Oscar. Everybody else agreed, including Jaime Munguia. Everybody else agreed to the fight. Oscar was the one who stopped it.
shit.
How?
I mean, I can't. Oscar stop it, but how you think if the zone, like, man, I want that shit to be on our platform, man. You can make that,
But
you know what I
watch
mean?
this.
And
But watch this though. Watch this. The zone, they also when it came down to Alicia Baumgartner, right? When they wanted her to go get undisputed, or not undisputed, to go get the titles, what they did, they sent over the top rank, said go get the belts because they believed she was gonna win the fight. So all I'm saying, I'm not disagreeing with y'all. All I'm saying is if you got faith in, you got to sacrifice something. The same way Floyd had everybody who's went for the major for titles, for major shots to become that person, have pretty much had to sacrifice something. And so in this situation, Jaime Munguia being Jaime, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask you, so people didn't watch that fight was only on ESPN and what you call it? I guess what
Sky
other
Sports, I believe it was on Sky
Sky
Sports too,
Sports?
wasn't
It,
it?
it wasn't on
believe
the
so.
zone. You can get it. I mean, shit.
I didn't get it on the zone. I got it on ESPN, so I could be maybe it was cross promoted and I didn't know. But I didn't see no cross promotion with the zone and top ranking in that situation.
Nah, it was only on. It was like just like you said. I think Sky Sports and
Okay.
Top Rank.
Yeah,
And
I ain't know.
usually when
Khaled,
Top Rank
what's
does
good?
something, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you good. I was saying what's good to my boy Khaled in there. Smoke. What? Let me read my nigga Smoke said. He said Oscar blocked the fight. Then it's trying to get the champ stripped. Hold on. He said then it's trying to get the getting the champ stripped to slip is to slip.
To slip his guy in, but Oscar is trying to make the big fights. No, and this is the thing. I agree. The thing is I personally agree that Maul Charlo, I think he should be stripped. The nigga ain't fought in. Who was his last fight? It was what's the brother name?
Juan Montiel.
Montiel, right. So I believe that Charlo should be stripped as well, just simply off of not defending your title in 18 months. I agree with that. I just don't agree with Oscar saying it because there was a fight that could have happened and Oscar was the one who nixed the fight. So that's the only reason I disagree with Oscar, but I do agree with stripping Mel. That's just my opinion.
Who was Julio Caesar? Who was Chavez Jr. signed to?
No clue.
Chavez Jr.
Yeah, because this sounds like some shit that happened before, and that's how he got the WBC belt.
My nigga Hot Rod.
What's good with a high ride? My nigga E, what's popping with y'all, man? My
Somehow
young
the
boys, man. What's good
WBC
with
had
y'all, man?
Sergio Martinez and Chavez Jr. ended up with the belt somehow.
He said Chavez Jr. was on Top Rank.
He's on Top Rank?
I didn't know.
He said the zone telling Oscar who his fighters can fight on another platform. The zone must run GP Golden Boy Promotions. Hell shit. I mean, they distribute Golden Boy fights. They distributing their fights.
If they got them exclusively, then yeah, that's how they're gonna pull that rank.
Hey, I like the way Golden Boy moving. My nigga Kid Austin. Nigga might fight JoJo Diaz next. Shit.
That'll be a good fight too. That's a real good fight.
I want to see that Keyshawn.
Cool,
I want to
see him fight Keyshawn.
He not gonna get Keyshawn just yet, but I think he will get Keyshawn eventually, bro.
Hey, did y'all watch New Media? Hey, y'all watch New Media Today boxing channel? That nigga did an interview with Kid Austin, and Kid Austin had blisters on his foot during the fight.
Don't give me that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that.
who I be, man. I be the P. What's good with you, my guy?
Yeah, I'm with you, right side. Excuses make a coward of us all, man.
Hey, niggas
What up?
break
What
hands and have
up with the
shoulder
family,
injuries
man?
and all that shit, bro. Like, nah. What up, IB? But yeah, nah, hell no. Don't give me no damn blisters on your feet. Was the reason that you wasn't sitting on your shit. Like, I did want to ask one quick thing about Kid Austin,
that
bro.
shit hurt.
Bro, they say
What?
the brother has 63-inch arm, a 63-inch arm reach.
Mm-hmm.
If that man got a 63-inch arm reach, that's crazy, bro. I mean, those are T-Rex arms, bro. Literally. Tank Davis got a 60. Tank Davis got a 67-inch arm reach, and he like 4 inches shorter than Kid Austin. I'm like, bro, I don't know if that's true. That shit got to be a typo.
Hey, but right side, the two most athletic niggas at 135 is Tank and him for sure.
Oh, Kid Austin?
Yeah.
Tank and Kid Austin is the most athletic niggas at 135.
Why? Cause he muscular?
Nah, hell no. You see how agile he is?
Yeah, he is agile. I ain't gonna
If you watch that brother train, bro, if you watch Kid Austin train, you see like the footwork that he has. That's why I was so shocked in the fight. I just feel like he got to calm down. You know what I'm saying, a little bit, but I feel like, man, the footwork that you
I think he's like a right side. I think he's a more clumsy Boots. Like every shot is a power shot.
Yeah.
Athletic.
And I just think he got it needs time, bro. Because in that fight, I didn't see him use his jab. This man refused to use his jab all damn near. You know what I'm saying? So I think he need a little more season. I just think he needs a little more seasoning.
Hey, Meth. Hey, hold on. Hey, Meth.
Doing what he is doing, man. I want him to get in there with Keyshawn, man. I listened to him on Boxing Voice earlier, man, and that's that shit I want to hear. Fuck
he be talking crispy. Don't he let he be talking crispy, bro.
Hey, Meth, what'd you say he look like? What'd you say he look like, Meth?
Who, Sean Porter? Like Sean Porter.
Yeah, he did have some dumb ass blisters. Hey, my nigga said he had Denzel. He said he had Denzel feet off goddamn Glory, nigga. Me, shit, y'all don't want to cut him no slack. I mean, shit.
Hey, Method, what's up with your boy, Method? I ain't seen this nigga in the ring in a minute. What's up with your boy? Nigga fight at 140. What's the nigga name? Russell. You ain't seen that nigga in a minute.
That ain't my boy, nigga.
Man, you niggas was hyping up Gary Russell, man.
They say Antoine, this fight supposed to be a title shot. You know what I'm saying? Against I believe Albert Puello.
It ain't Regis.
Who?
It ain't Regis on back.
Albert
said he gonna fight Puello?
Yeah.
Don't
quote me on it. Don't quote me on it. That's the rumors out there. That's gonna be his next fight but it's a title shot. You feel me? And Puello just beat that dude Akmadaliev.
Khaled, he'll whoop your ass, Khaled. Shut up.
Hey, facts, Khaled. And nigga, hey, I'm gonna have to stamp that one. That nigga said Kid Austin be switching and bouncing all over the ring like the Easter Bunny. Nigga need to keep Keyshawn and Devin name out his mouth.
Hey man, he can
keep Keyshawn name in his mouth, but
get off my nigga nuts, man.
I don't know, man.
Right.
He probably could run the fade, bro. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at it either way, man. You know, especially if they go ahead and send a contract to that and take that bitch. You know,
I want that work. I ain't gonna lie. I want that work.
And I'm waiting to see my nigga.
Who you want to fight, Kid Austin?
Man.
Nah, I want to spar that nigga. I want to see what he talking.
Hey, y'all heard of Jalen Skywalker?
Shit. Shit.
Hey, y'all heard of Jalen Skywalker?
Who is that, Hyrod? Who is that?
I think he fight at 135. I think.
My nigga BVO,
what's good with you?
I'm about to pull up his box break. Hold on.
Who he fight for?
He probably don't fight for one of the majors. That's why we don't know. Or if he fought.
No, he not signed. He not signed to a major.
What's his name again?
Jalen Skywalker.
It's Jalen Walker. It's Jalen Walker, but he go by.
Oh, my fault.
I don't see his name in.
He's
The top
he got a
15.
box, right?
He's 11-0, 9-0. I mean, he's 11-0, 9 knockouts,
Hell
one
nah, ain't
one draw.
He's still a baby. He's still a baby. Okay.
Yeah, he only 21.
He's still a baby. That's why we don't know him yet. He a baby and he's not.
He 5'8", 70 arm reach.
Hey, he said you been ducking them,
Hell
BBO.
nah, I ain't ducking no Bevo, man. I hit you back. What you mean?
He must want that smoke on a little debate or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's either that or the undisputed game. I see niggas ducking each other like a motherfucker on that.
Man, that game ain't gonna be shit, man.
Man, that shit ain't even on
you
that
crazy.
nigga shit
That
ain't
shit
even
go
on the
hard.
That shit on the
console.
computer, ain't it?
Oh,
That shit, yeah, I was gonna say it's on the computer,
that
ain't
shit
it?
go hard.
Hey Q, was it the you that said the game looked like a cell phone game? That was you.
I ain't say that shit.
That shit was funny as hell.
Hey, why don't say
Nah,
what weight
that wasn't
class this
me.
nigga fight at, man?
Oh no.
I think you gotta go to boxing rec.
Shit, look at his fights and see what the weight was. Shit.
Oh, I'm tripping. Hey, what's featherweight? What's that?
That's 126.
Bro, he 5'8", fight at 126.
He's still little.
He's young, bro. He's still young.
Shit,
though.
look at Navarrete. He was at 126. Navarrete like 5'11", 6 foot.
That nigga's at 122.
Yo, why Devin running from the smoke? Why he moving out? I thought he was supposed to fight Loman. He said he was gonna get it with Shakur. What's going on, bro?
Bro, he can't make that weight.
Nah. His dad cleared that up on the Boxing Voice. They talking about May 20th.
Listen, man, I'm gonna keep that a buck with you. His daddy cleared that up on Mark Nash channel with me. I asked that question.
Yeah, so I want to see you fight that one.
He told you May 20th too, right?
Nah, what he told me was, I said, how many fights does your son have left at 135? Because, after the Undisputed, everybody was like, he got one more fight. He got two more fights. Or is this, that, and the third? He said, we don't got no more fights, but we'll come back for Wayne Grove, and his Wayne Grove is Lomachenko.
Hey, Bevo, pull up, bro. Pull up, bro.
He said, what did he say?
That's what he told me on Mark. He said, we'll come back for Wayne Grove. And his Wayne Grove is Lomachenko. So if niggas ever seen Heat, then you know what Wayne Grove is.
Yeah.
He called Lomo Wayne Grove, my nigga. You hear me? Like, nigga, anybody think I'm lying? Next time Mark Nash on right now, jump up there and say, yo, that nigga called Lomo Wayne Grove? He called him Wayne Grove.
Hey, Bevo on his head, bro.
Yeah, I got Loma. I don't give a fuck.
But he was like, I seen Bill say, Bill said they'll hold the belts. He might not. He said he'll hold the belts till 2024. He said a motherfucker might have to go through them till 2024.
Man, when we gonna get Devin Haney versus Tank Davis, my nigga?
Never, because Tank don't want it.
Whenever Tank send the contract, bro. Tank got to send a contract over there, bro.
Just like with this, but Benavidez don't got that one punch knockout like Tank. See when nigga got packed, man, it's all right. It's all right, you niggas gonna see. It's all right. Tank gonna sleep this. Tank gonna sleep this nigga, fool.
Bro, you know it's so crazy, Hot Rod. It's so crazy, bro. Even if Tank sleep Devin, bro, I wouldn't be mad. I just want to see him fight. And what I worry about is this shit end up being Bud EJ 2.0. And regardless of whatever happened, I just want to see the niggas fight, bro. That's it. And so I got Devin winning.
Talk about that bullshit though, bro.
That nigga Devin gonna be moving weird. That nigga Devin gonna be moving weird. Like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep talking about that shit. Nigga on me. Shit. If that nigga don't fight, that nigga Earl ain't going to the Hall of Fame, and he gonna be known as the nigga that dug Bud. Nigga, fuck we talking about, nigga. Shit,
hey, bro,
fuck the bullshit,
bro.
That should be
my
facts.
brother Q. Hey Q. I had no more energy for that. I had no more energy for it.
Word,
man. I
got energy for Triple G though. What you
mean? I keep a Earl Spence Bud in my motherfucking sack, my nigga. On me, I break him down and smoke him anytime I want to, nigga. I never get tired of that shit till it's over.
Give me that Triple G
Look,
versus
I thought
Crawford.
I would. You know what? You know what, Q? I thought I would never get tired of a certain type of kush, but after a while, I wanted some haze or some sour, bro.
I ain't
I'm tired of that kush. I'm tired of that Girl Scout cookie.
Shit. I ain't indulged
give me
in it.
Triple G Crawford, man.
I ain't indulged in that shit as much as y'all niggas. So I guess I ain't tripping
You
off
know what it
that.
is? You still fresh in it.
Hey,
So
Crawford,
you
you
still
need to go
got
talk to
content
you need
for
to
it.
go talk to
Bro, I'm all
Metascience,
out of
man.
content
What's
with
up with
that
that
shit. I
Triple
got
G
about
fight,
100
man?
shows on that shit, bro. I'm tired of that shit.
That boy Crawford, he got the strawberry bait for every ass in that motherfucker seat, my nigga.
Man, my nigga, fuck Earl, man.
See,
Go
and
talk to
then
Matchroom.
the
Go talk to
shit get
Matchroom, man. What's
blurred,
up with
bro.
that
When
Triple G smoke, man?
the shit get blurred when it become fuck him, fuck that, fuck. I'm looking at niggas
Man,
arguing like
is you
last
niggas
night.
listening, man? I want
Oh
my
my
nigga
god.
to do the unthinkable. All-time greatness. What's up with that Triple G, man? What's up with that Triple G, man? Crawford box circles around his ass, man.
No.
Man,
That's
that's
a
why I
big
want to
jump,
see it.
man,
That's
to go up
exactly
there and
why I
fight
want to
Triple G
see it.
first.
That's
Triple
why I
G fight
want to
at
see it. Because you
160.
niggas don't.
He
That's
fight at
exactly why I
168
want to
now.
see it. Because you niggas think Triple G would knock out Crawford, and that's why I
I
want
don't
to
think
see
he'll
it.
knock
Because
him
it's the
out, but that's
unthinkable.
just a big jump.
It's the unthinkable.
I don't think that.
I ain't
I
gonna
just
lie,
don't
he
think they
gonna
can
make.
make that
I ain't
fight.
gonna lie, but my favorite fighter, but Triple G make him shit on himself, man.
Man, it's the unthinkable. E, you got to think like that, man.
That's too
That's
fantasy
what the
for me,
all-time
man.
greats
That's
did.
too fantasy for me.
I'm just saying,
Man,
we
that's
talking about going from
how
one.
how big bro? That's what y'all used to seeing. That's what y'all
How we?
used to
But we
seeing.
talking about going from
It's
147 to
just not
168.
realistic. It's just not realistic, man.
That's 20. That's
I don't know.
21 pounds, bro.
Yo, BBO, I think Buddy beat the shit out of Jamel Charlo. But that's just my opinion.
Man, y'all
They
give
ain't
it
gonna
Bud a
fight, man.
pass, man. Y'all give it Crawford a pass, man.
On what? Fighting
That's
Triple G?
Man, anybody, motherfucking man, like a motherfucker could possibly.
Hey, you gotta name that strand out, bro. That shit poke. That's some
Man,
poke
Method.
shit.
We say Crawford is an all-time great. That's what all-time greats do. They do the unthinkable, man.
I think you tricky capping about if Triple G gonna win that bitch, he gonna knock Bud out, nigga. It ain't gonna be that decision.
Okay, so Method, would y'all call me insane if I say Tank go to 147 and fight somebody?
Nah.
Maybe.
It depends who it is. It depends who it is.
It depends who it is. Yeah.
Like if you were to tell me he gonna go up there and stop Castillo Clayton, I'm like, you damn right he gonna stop him.
Tank
But
versus
then if you say
Butayev. Tank versus Butayev.
that's a hard.
Nah,
man,
yeah,
that's
he
a
ain't
dangerous-
fighting him.
yeah,
Nah, he ain't fighting that.
go. Yeah, nah, I don't. Nah, hell no.
Nigga said nah.
What?
Shit.
Y'all don't think Tank will beat Butayev?
Nah, I'm not saying I don't think he could beat. I'm saying he won't fight him. He won't go up there and challenge that type of group.
I don't know if he can beat him.
That nigga.
Oh shit!
That
Come
nigga
on,
big
right
shit.
side.
Bro, Butayev shouldn't even be fighting at 47, bro. He a big ass 47 pounder, bro. He big as shit.
Man, if you can't stop a nigga, if you can't stop a nigga, just know you going 12 rounds with him, bro. That shit, man. I don't know, nigga don't be trying to do that shit. That's
So y'all saying I'm just living in fantasy world then.
I mean,
but
I ain't
just
saying
think about
that,
but we talking about a puncher boxer who's coming from 30 to 35, you know what I'm saying, going up to 47, find a nigga who probably should be fighting at 54 right now. Like it just I mean, it's weight classes for a reason, bro.
Okay.
I
Right
see
side.
people
Okay,
gradually
give me a
moving
name.
up, not
Give me a good
jumping
name.
3 weight classes, bro. Like you could jump 2. I seen people jump 2, but I ain't seen nobody jumping 3 weight classes.
If you jump 3 weight classes and win, bro, they gonna test you forever.
it's only
the
2.
thing
That's
is,
only 2 weight classes.
But the thing is
What if
even
you
when
jump
he
from
moved up,
147 to 160 or 135 to
Oh, y'all
147?
talking about Bud?
Well, he talking about both. We talking about, homie gonna jump. He gonna start from
135 to 147. That's only 2.
That's only 2, but that's 12 pounds.
and the thing is when he fought at 40, he fought Mario Barrios, who ain't no huge puncher, and
did it.
he even said
Barrios got
look what happened to Broner.
What happened to
Barrios
Broner?
got
And AB told y'all, he said them dudes is big.
No,
he said them dudes is big. Them dudes is coming down.
All I'm saying, Q,
Hey,
Q.
with Barrios, bro.
What's good with
Barrios,
it,
he ain't no
BBO?
puncher, bro.
What's up
He
with
not
you,
a
man? How
puncher.
you
Barrios is
been?
a puncher, bro. I don't know what you watching, bro.
I mean, okay, at 40, he was decent as a puncher, but he wasn't just knocking motherfuckers out like that.
Yeah,
He got some
he had
pop.
power though. He had power
He
though.
got. He
I
got
seen
little.
somebody put up a video of Barrios dropping a nigga with a jab. Anybody who drop a nigga with a jab got some goddamn power.
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, that's like he had a couple knockouts at 140, bro.
I mean, Barrios can hit, bro. A couple times he had Tank hurt, but I mean, Tank can fucking punch, man, and he can fight. He got great place punching. He don't waste punches. He can stall. I mean,
Bro,
Tank.
there are dudes at 40. There are
bro.
dudes
You
at
just
40
don't
who
go
gonna
out there
give Tank
swinging the
trouble.
craziest punches.
So what
But I'm
happens?
saying,
What happens if Ryan stops Tank?
That ain't
What,
gonna happen.
Bevo? Hey, Bevo.
It be the
Hey,
first
Bevo.
time
I'm ducking you, Bevo.
You said what?
I'm ducking you, Bevo.
Oh no, I'm just messing with you, man. You know you don't want to debate me, bro.
Man,
Oh, they were talking about debate.
You don't know shit about But no, you know what? The funny thing about Arrow, man, I haven't heard him say nothing about Bud in a while.
That nigga hit him with the. He hit him with the nigga
Roger
from
Mayweather, man,
he said, "Man, stop."
the greatest
Now that
of all
Usyk look
time,
realistic.
man.
The way they got him moving, that shit realistic right there.
Yeah, how they got Usyk
His
moving.
movement, yeah. I don't know about the punches and shit. Them shits look crazy, but you know,
Man, but they gonna keep re-uploading that shit on the fly like they do with every other game. Re-download this, and the game gonna look different right after you buy it.
Ali about to stop Usyk.
Marciano gonna knock his ass out.
Shit, crazy, man.
Man, so who fight this weekend, man? Who we got?
Navarrete fighting and Pedraza and Barboza fighting.
Now Ross get it on, bro. He gets
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Barboza fighting Pedraza.
I used to love Pedraza, man. That used to be my dude.
What I mean, why ain't you doing no more?
Hey, man, I'm starting to think these niggas is fraud, bro.
Pedraza only lost twice, right?
How this nigga? What's up with this
No,
nigga
what I'm
T.O.,
saying is
bro?
the way he got exposed.
Nah, I think Pedraza got 4 losses, bro.
Man, what's up with this nigga T.O., man?
That nigga T.O. ducking, bro. He ducking, bro.
These niggas is
T.O. don't want
fraud,
the
bro.
smoke, bro. T.O. Look, T.O. supposed to be fighting Regis,
bro.
He's supposed to be fighting Regis, and T.O.C. said, "Nah, we don't want that fight right now. We good. We don't want that fight right now." Man, come on, man.
This is weird.
Get the smoke.
So who y'all got when Bud fight my man Virgil? Who y'all got?
Hold on. Y'all all over the place. Y'all in 1 minute. Y'all don't talk about it. No.
They got niggas all over the place.
Hold up. Let's talk about the fights this weekend, and then we can get on to the other smoke, man. But who y'all got? Who y'all got? You got Liam Wilson over Navarrete?
I got Liam Wilson too.
Y'all better put that ring
Man,
down,
who the
bro.
fuck is
He gonna
Liam
beat the piss
Wilson?
out that man, bro. He gonna beat the piss out that man, bro. Stop playing, bro.
Man,
Yeah, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Why do y'all got Liam Wilson? Yeah, break that down. Why do y'all got Liam Wilson?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna fight with Terence Crawford. My bad.
Man, first of all, who the fuck is Liam Wilson, bro?
Hey, somebody
said
pull
what?
a picture up of how that nigga look. Y'all told me he need to.
Who is Liam Wilson?
Hold on, I'm pulling him up.
Y'all said he
Yeah,
needed to
man.
drug
Hey, dude, look like he work at a bakery, man.
Cocaína. Cocaína.
Dude, like he work at a bakery.
We got a weigh-in conference.
Oh shit.
Hey, well, while y'all pull that up, I want to tell y'all the most exciting part. Well, it is the most exciting part. I can't wait for the weigh-ins for the zone card with the great Amanda Serrano. You know what I'm saying? Alicia Baumgartner on that card as well. The great brother Africa Hitchens on that card. Man, I can't wait for the weigh-ins for the queens. You feel me? Definitely got to check that out.
I like Baumgartner, man. She be trying to show out.
Hey,
Man, she know how to sell.
But
She
gonna let
knows
them.
how to sell.
And she,
Yeah,
bro, she talked that shit, boy. She talked that shit, and she let her hands.
She know how to sell, bro. She's with everything.
Hey, what you said, bro?
Hey,
She know how to sell, bro. She come out there in the bikini. She got niggas is there just to see what she gonna wear.
Yeah, she like.
Hey,
she
I
like
told
a
y'all,
thirst
I'm
trap
more
queen.
excited about. I'm excited about the
Well,
fight.
look
But
at
I'm more
Bud.
excited about the weigh-in. I'm more excited about the weigh-in. I ain't
Hey, that
gonna hold
game
you.
look
Don't forget
hard,
about
man.
Shadeja
What is you
Green,
playing that
man.
on?
That bitch can fight.
Say it again, man. Shadeja Green is a beast, bro. Good God. I'm a fan of Deja, bro.
Yeah, hey, she stopped bitches to the body, Dub.
Hey, that nigga Ness be hyping her up.
Damn, this
Who
motherfucker
is
quit on me.
Ness? Oh, Ness. Okay, I got Ness from the boxing voice.
Yeah, that nigga.
I ain't that
I don't watch.
Hey,
I don't really watch the
this
boxing
morning.
voice, so I don't know.
What are you talking? What are you talking about this morning?
He like how PBC going out of business and shit. He said they need to pack it up and it's over with. Y'all niggas is not it no more. I used to fuck with y'all, but y'all on this bullshit now. And he was on that.
Hey, bro, look, they've been saying Showtime is gonna be or in the coming years. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but if that do happen, you know what I'm proposing this now. ESPN need to go do a deal with the PBC, a partnership. So then you have the PBC and Top Rank both working with ESPN. So then that cancel out that bullshit side of the street.
That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft
I
ass
can't
shit.
wait to Bob
Soft
Aaron
ass
die, man.
shit.
So he
You know how many YouTubers will blow their brains out if that shit happen?
Al Heyman ain't gonna like that. Nope. He don't
You know how many YouTubers gonna blow their brains out, bro?
Al Heyman, respectfully to Al Heyman. Fuck
No,
him.
they can't do
like Al
that.
Heyman,
No,
bro.
they can't do that. That's two different. That's two different
Where all the
businesses.
Al Heyman hate come from, man?
They in the same business, but that's not the same business. Like,
What? How is it not? Go do a deal with ESPN?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because even if they do a deal with, if PBC do a deal with ESPN, that ain't the same as Top Rank deal with ESPN. That's
Damn
two
sure
different
ain't.
business. Nigga, ain't Bob Aaron business ain't got shit to do with no Al Heyman business.
Yeah, I'm ready to cook on this. I'm ready to cook on
Hey,
this.
yo,
But
Q,
it
how much
stops.
you
This
think
is my
Top Rank is
thing.
worth?
But this is
Damn, I'm
my
fighting
thing.
Roy
Top Rank
Jones.
is worth.
It
That
stops
shit
that whole.
never.
How
It
much y'all
stops
think
the
Top Rank
whole.
is worth?
Hey,
Hold
big
on,
bro,
real
quick
quick.
cause
Hold on.
Let me just say this.
One nigga at a time.
Let me just say this. If that happens, it stops the whole promotional nonsense as far as now we can't do business. I fight over here on Showtime. You fight on ESPN. It stops that.
No,
man.
It's still gonna be like that. They just them niggas gonna be fighting over dates. That nigga Bob gonna be like, man, nigga, I got this cold ass fight for motherfucking for November 5th. And the nigga Al gonna be like, nah, I got this cold fight for November 5th.
And then you got to put the best in the ring with each other.
Shit,
So
I mean,
fuck it. We got to put the best in there.
If Showtime or whatever, right, go under, the fighters that want to fight need to go head on over towards Top Rank or go take their ass to Golden Boy to Zone. That's it. That's all, nigga. All that just
In
sitting
fact,
around
and Method, facts. And those two factions is what put HBO out of business. Respectfully, Dub. You feel me? It's not.
Yeah.
It wasn't that HBO doing nothing wrong, and it's not that Showtime doing nothing wrong. They premier channels, bro. They don't fuck with sports. Their subscriber base lost interest in boxing, so they had to get out of there, bro. HBO couldn't do shit without Canelo. At the end of the day, they couldn't do shit without Canelo being on the pay-per-view. So they had to just go ahead and cut ties, bro. Those is premier channels. They're not sport networks, bro.
But think about this, IB. Just
The
think about
Zone and
this.
ESPN put HBO out of business, bro. That's just, you feel me? And then they lost a lot of good people like Lou DiBella, all those type, Jim Lampley, all those guys, Larry Merchant. Once they left, the shit, everything
Larry
just
Merchant
crumbled,
got
bro.
fired.
But
Larry Merchant was fired.
But that fucked up HBO too. It all went hand in hand.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit went hand in hand. Like
the subscriber base, bro, wasn't fucking with boxing no more, bro. So they had to cut ties with
a lot of that
boxing,
shit
bro.
went hand in hand, bro. Like
that nigga
Floyd went to Showtime and basically took the whole aspect of 24/7 and put the all access up, and for like 2 straight years, he just murdered them niggas.
Yeah, for sure. And HBO been in business, man. They was in business in boxing for damn near 50 years, like 45, 46 years.
They should have gave Floyd that deal.
They had motherfuckers crying when that motherfucker had the last little
Oh God!
That's why this is the prime opportunity, though. That's why this is the prime opportunity. Just think about this now, and it's not. We've always said that the problem with boxing is the shit is the wild, wild west, right? So if you able to put, or you able, in the same way with goddamn the UFC. The way they have the majority of their shit kind of monopolized, although you have Bellator, you have different kind of or MMA fighting, the biggest fights, you feel me, come with the UFC. If ESPN can do that, it could be the resurgence of boxing for, in my opinion, for
It already
especially.
is.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it already is.
So
Shit,
if they able to work and do a partnership with the PBC as well, then it makes it even bigger. And I'm like, bro, I think that'll be the best thing for the sport of boxing right now.
but niggas ain't like what PBC was doing, because that's the thing. PBC was fighting on ESPN, bro. They was fighting on NBC. They was fighting on BET. They was fighting on fucking what, Spike and all these other little channels and shit like that.
But then they went to Fox. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, but I was gonna say the reason why it didn't work out, because at first they was paying for slots, like what's his name, Al Heyman. They was paying to be on the channel. I'm paying to take your slot from fucking 7:30 to 10 o'clock, like. But after they pay for it for so much, it's like, okay, I got people that want to put these commercials out there, you know what I mean? And they don't want to pay for that product that you've been putting on. The ratings is trash. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right, bro. And it is more failures than that too, Q. It's a lot more failures than that. These is premier channels, bro. Like this not like, you know, boxing, they don't give a fuck about that. Most of they people watching shit for movies and series and reality shows and shit, bro. They don't care about boxing. So why would a network keep displaying boxing? When man, listen, that shit crazy, bro. Showtime is going in the same lane as HBO.
So we agree that they should go over that PBC should be working with ESPN. ESPN already working with Top Rank, and they can make bigger money.
They got to get their own shit.
They should have been had their own shit, bro.
Yeah, that one, they got to get their own shit. And I see that nigga Meth want to cook, but one, they got to get their own shit. They can't go to ESPN because respectfully, they ain't give the type of quality shit. It took them damn near 2 or 3 years to get the welterweight shit popping with Danny and Sean Porter and them. They was putting on bullshit Guerrero fights and shit like that, man. Like, what the fuck is we talking about?
Bro, they still just think about the pay-per-views we saw this year.
Going.
But just think about the pay-per-views we saw this year, bro, from the PBC, bro. We saw some bullshit ass pay-per-views.
Hey, Dub, and that's the thing. That's the thing. You forced to put everything on pay-per-view, and you can't put everything on pay-per-view, Dub. That's the thing.
That's why I'm saying they need to take their ass over to ESPN and utilize ESPN.
Why do you keep saying BBC need to go to Top Rank? Why do you, if you don't mind me asking,
I didn't say go to Top Rank.
Why not just say the fighters that want to fight? Listen. Instead of saying, what you should be saying is the fighters that want to fight, they need to go to Top Rank, or they need to take their ass to Golden Boy or something.
I want to agree. Hey, Method, can I? I want to answer. Let me answer that question, Method. Let me answer that question. I agree with you. I do agree. The problem is this: the shit, and I'm not behind the scenes, but I do know Al Heyman likes to lock your ass in for multiple fights, and so a lot of them niggas can't leave.
All right, but this the problem I got with Al Heyman, and it's like this, bro. If Al Heyman is such, oh man, Al Heyman, man, he do the great deals, man. He this, he that, he do this, he do that. Why the fuck can't Al Heyman get one of his fighters, get just like one fighter to actually a fighter actually signed to Top Rank with a great deal? A fighter actually signed with Golden Boy with a great deal. No, like not signed. Like I think Danny Jacobs probably the only Al Heyman fighter that I really knew that was with a whole nother promotion company, not on no PBC shit or nothing like that, and was getting sweet deals and was making mere bread and shit. Like
Sean
if Al
Porter did it
Heyman,
for one fight.
no, I'm talking about an extent of time. I'm talking about like he like, okay, nigga, Al Heyman got a fighter over there in Top Rank. Like if you such an advisor, I'm pretty sure you is not the only person that can get a good deal. Like they only get good deals if they over here, you know what I mean, with me at Showtime, wherever I do you. Why can't you get a fighter that signed over there with Bob, but Bob Colad deal. He working with you and all that other shit. Just like
because they're not going. They didn't showed us they're not going to do business together, especially from earlier when you know what I'm saying the lawsuits and all that kind of shit they done had. It's bad blood there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say if it goes to ESPN, there's a mediator as far as the company goes. ESPN hopefully can mediate this shit. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm trying to find any type of way to make the big fight, bro. I'm sick and tired of being a boxing fan.
I know what you're talking about, Doug. Hey, PBC on ESPN. That's the type of shit you talking about, huh? PBC on ESPN type shit.
Man,
you gotta remember, man, they were Fox.
But then it stopped. But it eliminates excuses. It eliminates excuses. That's all I'm trying to do.
You going to steal other network shit to go to another net. That's not how that shit works. Again, it's the guys that want to fight, that want to get some action, want to get their pockets fat. You know what I mean? That's hypothetically Showtime do crash under. You know what I mean? They know where to go. You know what I mean? But sitting around and then, you know what I mean? That ain't gonna help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but ESPN a network though, man. PBC not a network. PBC not a network. That's just something Al created. You know, it's not a network though.
Man,
but PBC or ESPN, can y'all do that make sense?
They were Fox Sports.
It's still a business model.
Not if Fox Sports and Showtime.
Not making no sense.
Because one of the main things niggas always say is, well, PBC they do business this way, right? So again, the way Top Rank run that business is a certain way. Why the fuck with ESPN that's been around for many years, right? Have the best promoter in the game, right? Who operates that business with Top Rank. Why the fuck would ESPN say, let's use this shit that's been shown not to fucking work? You know what I mean? PBC has been on CBS, been on Fox, has been on Showtime. Why the fuck would ESPN fuck with that? You know what I mean? That's like
you know what I don't understand? What happened to Golden Boy and PBC working together like they used to? I don't know what happened with that.
They sued each other.
What I'm saying is that was so bad for boxing. Once they kind of stopped working together, that really, to me, changed the boxing game. When you stop having Golden Boy and PBC working together, man, boxing really ain't been the same since.
Oscar led the lawsuit. When Oscar led the lawsuit against Al Heyman, you feel me, for quote unquote
that's what did it. Yep.
Once
they
that
ain't
happened,
fucked with each other ever since, bro.
Yeah. And
because
Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn they also went in with Oscar on that lawsuit, and so Al just stopped doing business with all they ass.
Which is crazy, man, because Al Heyman used to do business with everybody, and now you kind of see it like with the whole thing with Errol. I mean, I know nobody here be honest and say Bud is one of the reasons why the fight didn't happen too. I think it's Errol and Bud, because really, if they wanted to make the fight happen,
I will say Bud.
I seen Roy Jones.
Put some smoke with Bud. I will.
I seen Roy Jones fight James Toney and B-Hop. I mean, if you think about it, you don't get that if both guys don't want it.
Bro, we saw Manny Pacquiao and Floyd fight, bro. That was one of the biggest pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the biggest pay-per-views ever.
Y'all,
this is the thing. Even if we get the fight, you gotta remember how old
existence early 2000. PBC came into existence in 2015 and the zone 2018, right? So a lot of that shit matters. I mean, it was just what Don King and fucking Top Rank at one point really just running the game.
Yeah,
that shit means a lot why we got the fights we want to see. Now
this motherfucker beating my ass.
Promoters it's not the fight.
We really
miss Don King. What's good with you, brother?
What up, Q? What up, everybody?
Yes, promoters, not the fighters.
Hey, Piro.
But this is the thing you gotta remember. Good promoters, like when they had the Friday night fights, man, we just don't have no schedule of boxing. So really, boxing is so scattered only because we hardcore. We know who's fighting. But if you just somebody trying to watch, you ain't gonna catch no fight, man. Really, I mean, because ain't no schedule, ain't no Friday night fights. They don't build the guys. I mean, you got to be on free TV. I don't care what promotion will bring. Go ahead.
So, Piro, what you think about when Tom Brown, right, when he said it's the fighters and the fighters want to do something?
Well, yeah, of course, the promoter's gonna say that.
But you know what? That's basically passing the buck. What's going on in boxing is the same thing it's always been. Egos and BS is killing a sport that really should be number one. I mean, you can't tell me, man, everybody wants to box except boxers. I don't understand what's going on. We got the best. It ain't like we're not fans of the best sport in the world, but it's not marketed right. It's way too much infighting. Come on, man. Just think what it would be if you had Della Hoya and Floyd working together. That would be huge. You could market that the Della
They
Hoya and
did.
Floyd
They
Mayweather
did do
series.
that. And Golden Boy was popping. Motherfuckers was fucking with him then. Now niggas think Oscar ain't shit. He just trying to get that shit back to when how he was doing that shit. That nigga was
Yeah,
putting
for
on big
sure.
ass fights.
For sure.
It's a new
I was the
You
olden
ain't
days
lying
though,
about
bro.
that, Q. I just
it's a
don't
new
like how.
generation, bro.
The
It's
promoters don't work in the
it's a
interest of the
new
fighters. They work in
generation.
their best interests. They don't care about.
This new generation don't give a fuck about no damn Oscar De La Hoya and them niggas, man. They want to see the fights. So that's why, I gotta blame the fighters, bro. Like it's like we talking about our time. We talking about a new generation of fucking Generation Z and shit. Like, come on, man. Them niggas don't know who the fuck Oscar is. We informing them, but they still want to see the fights. And it all boils back to the fights.
Yeah.
The only blame I place on the fighters
As
is
good
that
as
they
Oscar
chose to
was, you
sign
think
with
they don't
a
know who he was?
particular
I wouldn't
promoter.
say that, bro.
But Matthew, let me ask you this. This is the only reason I disagree with you is because you had somebody like Jaime Munguia who was looking to make the fight. He was looking to make that fight with Charlo, and it was Oscar who nixed it. And so even in the situation with Ryan and Tank, hell, Ryan, from what I've heard, and once again, this is just what I've heard from behind the scenes, and I could be very wrong about it, so don't quote me on it. But I hear Ryan's lawyers are more involved in making the fight with Tank than Oscar is. You know what I'm
I've
saying?
been saying that
Yo,
too.
Ryan
I've
threatened to
been
leave
saying that
Golden
since I
Boy for the
started on
Tank
YouTube.
fight. Ryan threatened to leave Golden Boy for the Tank
Because
fight. So
Oscar,
that's how he got it.
and that's cool because Oscar is the promoter. He just promotes the fights.
Facts. People get that shit mixed up, bro. You feel me? The fighter signed to a promoter, and then the promoters got deals with actual networks. So it's
Managers
kind
and
of
all
like you
that
working
shit.
for
Like,
two. It's like you
He's
working
really
for
working
so
for
many
hire.
people, bro. Yeah. The
Working for
promoter
hire.
is working for the network too, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? We know
yeah,
Golden Boy fuck with the Zone and those type of guys. We know PBC fuck with Showtime and those type of guys, but it's different, bro.
And
Hence the
PBC is
he has
more
reason.
of
two
a follower.
promoters. He's
But
got to
but
He's an
but
fucking like
advisor. That's all
work
he
with.
but
really on
hence
is getting
the
the biggest slice of the cake. I mean, it's not like he's doing something special. He's their lawyer and their manager pretty much. So that's why he gets such a big slice of the cake, and he get promoters like Lou DiBella, Leonard L.A.B to do the promoting, and he just get a slice of the cake off what they do. He's not even
but
really in the boxing business.
Yeah, as a
but hence
promoter,
the
you should be able
reason.
to fuck with any network possible, bro.
But that's why I say it would be nice to see the PBC and Top Rank both fucking with ESPN. I feel like, and I once again I could be wrong, but I feel like it would cut out some of the excuses that they want to give us as far as this shit got to be on Showtime. Or this shit got to be on ESPN. It cuts out one layer of it. It don't cut out all the bullshit, but it does cut out a layer of it. And I feel like once
Well,
that,
let me
then
ask
we
y'all
can
a
really
question.
see.
What y'all think about when Bob Byrne made a statement recently about Better Be Bivol being on ESPN? He said they want to make the fight Bivol Better Be, it has to be on ESPN.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, man, that's just another way. Just like the WBC said, they're not gonna give him the exception to fight Bivol. Boxing, man, I'll tell you what, man, it's so corrupt, man. It's not one sport. It's like a bunch of little cliques in the sport, and that's what's killing
Hey,
it, man.
Bevo, but this
Exactly.
is the problem. That when you have three of the belts, right? When you got three of them, then you are
Even they
quote
put I
unquote the
got
A
you, boss.
side, and you try to dictate when you have that power. I disagree with it. I disagree with it. But we understand how these motherfuckers how they operate now. We understand how they operate.
Of course, Bob want that on ESPN, bro. I would want that if I'm Bob Arum on ESPN. Come on now.
That's gonna be a murder. I mean, Bible's gonna get stopped. I don't know why. I wouldn't be in a rush to take that fight if I was Bibble. I would go fight Canelo for him.
That's the thing. Nothing's guaranteed that he's going to be stopped or Better Beef's going to win. But the thing is
Bible's
that
gonna get stopped, bro. Ain't no
these promoters don't want to
nothing.
take the chance, especially in the 50-50 fight. They don't want to take a chance of losing the belts that they have, the leverage that they have in the negotiating table. That's why some of these fights don't get made. They don't know who's going to win, but they don't want to take the
You know, I
chance.
give a lot of credit to Eddie Hearn. I give Eddie Hearn a lot of credit because he really don't care. He really put his fighters out with anybody, win, lose, or draw. I mean, people say what they want about him, but he be trying to make big fights. He really do. Except for that Deontay thing. Other than that, he really try to make big fights. Like he'll put his
Well, I
guys
think
in anything.
ESPN is a bigger network. I think it would do both fighters some justice putting that bitch on ESPN.
Bro, that's the biggest.
Now,
That's the biggest network.
yeah, I mean,
Some because of
They don't even
Disney.
cover boxing.
So
They
now
don't even
y'all
cover
agree.
boxing.
So now y'all agree with me. Now y'all agree with me.
No, you're right, bro.
I'm
no, it's not. I'm
bullshitting.
saying,
I'm
something
bullshitting.
totally.
I'm
I'm saying
bullshitting.
something totally different.
ESPN gives
Yeah, I'm
two
saying
shit about
something
boxing, bro.
It's with Bivol, right? Like we saw when he fought Canelo that it really ain't moved the fucking needle. Yeah, I mean, Canelo fans, you know, we see. I wish I put a Canelo picture up when Bivol beat him, right? And then Bivol ain't get it paid. You know, I think with Bivol, I mean, going to ESPN fighting on Top Rank, he gonna get paid, win, lose, or draw. Yeah, I mean, and his name still is gonna get bigger. You see what I'm saying? And the card probably could be better if we seeing them guys putting everybody on that bitch. You know what I mean?
ESPN don't give a fuck about that fight though. I don't see Stephen A. Smith fucking. Well, where's the Beaver Bitterbeer fight? What these guys got to get fighting? Nah, he's talking about Ryan and Tank.
Hey, Memphis, I want to ask you a
He
question.
don't even know who. Hey, Piero, he don't even know who they are. He don't even know.
They
who
don't.
them
They don't.
niggas
That's what
are,
I'm telling
bro.
you. ESPN don't give a shit about boxing, bro.
It seems like, it seems like we the one, we the only ones who give a fuck. That's what it sounds like.
It's the truth, man. That's what it is.
Right, that's facts. That's facts. It's because again, it all boils back down to the fucking fighters. If the promoters don't give a shit and the networks ain't giving a shit, then it's coming from somewhere. It seems like these fighters is either A, scared to fight, or B, they don't give a fuck.
They just trying to get paid. Look,
Hey,
they
hey,
just trying to get paid, bro. That's it. They
Hey,
just
man,
trying to
let me
get
ask you a
paid.
quick question, man. How good is Better V, bro? All
That
time.
nigga
How
a
do
monster,
you,
nigga. That nigga 38 years old, not out there.
When you say, hold on, when you say all time, right? When
what
you
I'm
say all
saying is,
time,
do you think Better Bieber, Better Bieber Turbev could stop Andre Ward?
Yeah,
At
yeah,
175?
yeah. I ain't ready to get my disrespectful bad Ward is all time great all the
I
time.
fuck with, I fuck with the SOG, bro. I fuck with the SOG, so it's
I
hard for me to
think he
say
would stop
anybody stop the
SOG, though.
SOG.
He don't fight enough to compare him to the old school fighters.
He is stop.
What I'm talking about I'm talking about talent and what he's done. I'm not saying all fights. I'm
Yeah, you
saying
don't
off
fight
what he's
enough,
done.
bro. You don't fight enough. For me,
Nah,
you don't fight enough.
Ward beat him, bro.
Bro, Andre Ward is.
You think Ward would beat Better V?
I think he'll beat him for the simple fact that this may be a little, I don't know, but I see how he fought Sergey Kovalev, and Kovalev was a beast, bro. And I think Kovalev hit harder than Better Be, and I think he has better movement. Nah, I think he hits harder, bro.
I don't think he hit
You
harder. I don't
remember,
think he hit
Pressure,
harder.
I don't know. It might be the same, bro. I'm not gonna, they both hit hard. Like,
and X, if you feel that, I ain't mad at it. I just, man,
I know Kovalev smacking shit, man.
well, I asked y'all.
I agree.
What you
Kovalev under 20 fights to anybody that's like fucking ever.
Kovalev drank too much liquor.
Y'all was hanging in there with Kovalev.
Well, listen, who asked the question about can I ask this? Do you think Baturiev can beat Tarver?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
You think
what? Hold up. No. Hell
See, look, I knew Q.
What?
Somebody wasn't gonna let that shit go.
That nigga too deep.
bro.
That nigga too defensively sound, bro.
Man, stop.
You talking about the match man beating Baturiev? You nuts, man. I don't see that.
Hey, okay. Does Baturiev beat Roy at 175?
Boring ass fight.
Hell
no, bro.
No, not at one. No.
Roy beat the shit out of Baturiev.
What makes you? Are you talking about? What makes you talking about Roy when he came down?
Before he went up to heavyweight. Before he went up to heavyweight.
I mean, they're not even in the same league. They're not even the fucking same league, bro.
Yeah, before he was killing.
Arthur would look like he was surrounded. He'd be shadow boxing in there, Roy, so fucking fast.
I'm just asking you 170.
Nigga be like, hey man, are you an octopus? What are you got? Nigga getting touched left and right, man.
No, just asking. I mean,
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all straight. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. Let me say this one thing, bro. I seen Yard hit that nigga Baturbiev and he thought about that shit. Like, hold up, man, what the fuck? That nigga just hit me with.
He wasn't thinking. That nigga was stunned.
Man,
he was
Energy
stunned
was
by that
hurting as
motherfucker.
fuck, bro.
Man,
He was stunned like a
Antonio Tarver will work that nigga, dog. Fuck is y'all talking about, man?
Yeah, y'all niggas just threw Tarver under
tripping.
the bus. Tarver don't have a lot of losses at 175.
Y'all talking about Olympic, man? Come on.
He don't got a lot of losses at 175. I don't know if he got any or like maybe one.
That's a good ass fight, bro.
Tarver got a mean
fight now.
So y'all gotta really think about it, bro. This is the Magic Man.
I do.
This is the man that it's the first man, even though he beat Roy. He knocked Roy the fuck out.
But
he only reason he knocked Roy out was because Roy was coming down from heavyweight, nigga.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. You catch him when you catch him, man. I'm gonna tell you, he took it and he made a name, and they got in a movie off of knocking Roy out. He took Roy Road.
And the Magic Man's a drug chief. Don't forget that.
You're talking about a guy that has zero defense, bro. You can't compare him to.
God damn, bro. Like we gonna say that, man. James Toney and Roy Jones got caught doing the same shit. So let's not even go there, my nigga.
Roy Jones was in there too.
So let's not even go there, bro. I'm just saying, off of beating Roy Jones, no matter when it was, that nigga got a Rocky movie.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm just saying, it don't matter when you be like, you knock the
But
king
Chad
off when
Dawson
you're
beat him
supposed
to
to.
death, though.
You said what?
I said, but he didn't beat Chad Dawson though.
No, he didn't. But listen, hold on, but wait though. Buster Douglas didn't beat Evander Holyfield, but he beat Mike Tyson.
You said what?
So wait a minute, because he was in the Rocky movie, we got to add to what he could do in the ring. So that by that time,
no, bro, I'm saying like I'm saying with Doug, no. But Doug is saying he said that he beat Roy. Listen, he said he beat. Listen, bro, you missed that whole shit. He said he beat Roy when Roy came down from heavyweight. I said it don't matter when you beat the king. When you beat the king, you run with it.
Chad beat him to death, bro. What are you talking about? He can't beat no Baturbiev, bro. You nuts? Chad beat him to death.
Baturbiev has no defense.
Why are you talking to me about that, my nigga?
I'm just telling you, man.
You said that Magic Man would beat the shit out of Baturbiev.
Yeah, nigga.
You came at me. Y'all niggas gotta know who started this shit.
I got that bald head ass nigga on his ass, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Just telling you, bro.
Oh, okay. I got Tarver getting stopped.
Don't get mad at the matchmaker now.
Exactly.
Hey,
what you said?
I got Tarver getting stopped by Arthur.
Facts.
Yeah, Arthur King
Facts.
also stopped him.
Sleep,
Okay, so since y'all got that one, here we go, a better one. Bivol versus Magic Man right here.
Well, I think Magic Man will beat
Magic
Bivol.
Man.
He'll beat Bivol.
Yeah, he'll beat Bivol.
It's too premature.
Hit his ass with that motherfucking left, nigga.
It's too premature. If we see Bivol go in there and dominate Arthur, then we'll change our minds, right? So it's still premature.
I'm just saying, bro. We just niggas just completely took Tarver completely out of this shit. Like
he is.
So
Well,
all right.
okay,
So
look at the length on Antonio. Come on, bro. This is not even close.
He going to bed. He going to bed.
Hey, a while ago, X was
damn, bro, he look like he can fight. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. He look like he can fight. He not getting hit, and he cowboy perfectly.
Bro, when you showing highlights, ain't nobody getting hit in their highlights, nigga. What are we talking about?
Oh my god! Hey, listen, man, y'all talking to and tell Q to put the goddamn fights up.
You gotta come to a guy with no kid, man. A motherfucker that doesn't got no
double that bitch up.
I thought he was dead when he
A while ago, X was making some good points, man. Y'all cut him off. He was talking about a dude who ain't lost a fight since he was 12 years old, man. Y'all ain't even let him finish.
Go ahead, X. My bad.
Wait, who I was talking about again?
When they was talking about Andre Ward versus Arthur.
Oh, yeah, I got Andre Ward, bro.
And we cleaned that up. We cleaned it up quick. Everybody said, "Son of God."
Yeah, I got Ward.
Everybody cleaned that one up quick.
When did Arthur lose? I didn't see that. When did Arthur lose?
Oh, not my nigga Roy.
SOG going to bed first.
Hey, that nigga.
Those dudes, bro.
Hey, that nigga made Roy Jones do the shmoney dance, nigga.
Hey, you gotta admit though, Q. I know you was hurt when Roy got beat up like that. I was hurt.
I remember the day Roy got beat, bro, because Derek Fisher hit that shot on the Spurs, nigga, that same night. Nigga,
that was the same night, Q.
That was the same night.
Oh
I remember
shit!
watching that
That
shit.
was the
Nigga, the
same night.
same night.
I remember that like it was yesterday, man. Too.
Like it was
I didn't remember
yesterday.
Yeah,
that.
we
That
getting
shit was
old, man.
crazy.
I remember I was getting my hair cut when he hit that
from
shot.
three, right side of the arc.
Man, on my
barbershop,
life,
bro.
nigga,
Not your talking about
nasty.
And he went off the court so fast they couldn't review it. He got up out of there.
It's crazy, nigga. I'm talking about Roy Jones just got knocked out, my nigga.
Fisher hit that shot.
You sure that's the same timeline?
Man, nigga, hey.
I was 04.
I remember the day, my nigga. I seen that shit on the same day, nigga.
Yeah, I remember the shot.
I think that's when we got stumped up by Detroit.
Hey.
Oh my
To be honest,
God,
to be honest, it's an insult to mention Bivol and Betterby in the same light as Tarver and Jones.
Bivol and Betterby beat Tarver.
It's an insult.
But Betterby.
Damn, y'all, that's disrespectful. I'm gonna stop.
I don't think it's an insult to say I think he'll beat them. I don't think that.
I think
it ain't disrespectful. It's speculation. It ain't disrespectful. It's just opinion. It's all opinionated.
Ooh.
Nah.
All a man could do is beat the best of his time. That's all he could do. He can't go back and
I
fight.
don't take nothing from him. I don't take nothing from him. But
Turbiev got 100% knockout ratio at 38, bro.
Yeah, that means he hasn't fought. He hasn't fought anybody.
Oh, here we go with this shit, bro. Here we go. He ain't fight nobody. This shit is
No, I didn't say he didn't fight nobody. I said he hasn't fought anybody with proper defense.
On me, let my nigga.
Oh,
good God.
Tell me.
Hey, Q. You know, I just ain't gonna disrespect, world champion like that. They just say he gonna be out. Tall can fight his ass off. Well, how about this one? Can Victoria beat B-Hop at 175?
Nah,
man,
bro, it's gonna be the same thing with Tarver, bro. The fight ain't gonna be as exciting as niggas think it is. Like until some shit pop off, my nigga. On me.
B-Hop will make it so ugly and dirty.
B-Hop
Sorry,
he gonna headbutt the shit out of Batervia.
Until he make that shit pop off is up there.
So he can't beat none of that. He can't beat B-Hop. He can't beat Roy, and he cannot beat can he beat Tony?
Hell no, come on.
Asking y'all questions, bro.
No. In my opinion, no. Defense is unreal on Tony.
better be. Yo, play that one at the bottom, Q. At the bottom.
Defense is unreal on Tony.
Oh, I ain't playing no top rank.
Yeah, you can joke the top rank. They're flagging.
Oh, they be flagging on top.
Yeah,
Tony
they
under
flag top rank.
Tony and under 6.
So okay, here go one. Batervia versus Joe Kawasaki.
Oh, Kawasaki. I gotta go Kawasaki.
I gotta go Kawasaki. One damn.
You said versus who?
Joe Kawasaki.
Versus who?
Batervia. This is everybody I'm naming. I'm putting up against Batervia since we comparing them.
He got them combinations for us. He gonna keep him busy for sure, bro.
It's that defense is just horrible on Batervia, bro. He gets hit with everything they throw at him, bro.
Said check out that.
Even with horrible defense, he gonna put the old boy to sleep. What his name is?
I mean, it's possible. Don't get me wrong. He got power, but
he boxing niggas heads off, man. Check Batervia boxing.
He ain't gonna fight at the back.
Batervia can box, man. I seen him.
I know he can box.
That's
the way he whooped y'all, bro. He whooped y'all on some counter punches, bro.
That surprised me that he could fight up the back foot. Really,
he can fight, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like we just like off ain't gonna whoop nobody but Tom. I'm like, all right, okay, that's fucked up, but hey.
Just because you can box with me, you can defend.
Yeah, man. Hey, talk to these niggas, Piro.
That's all I'm saying. Man.
Talk to these niggas, dog.
Yeah,
look at that nigga.
Okay, y'all niggas just like I'm about to say, damn, Jeff Lacey there. Y'all motherfuckers just put Tom away there. Like, come on, man. Tom can fight.
Man, that nigga with them socks ain't about to beat that nigga, bro.
Yo, Q, what I told you about that shot.
And then they're undersized for light heavyweights too, bro. These guys are like little guys, dude.
Tarver might get a good view of them socks from the canvas.
So how many times Tarver been knocked out? I need to know.
Has he ever?
Hey, with them shoes, he got knocked out like twice.
Knock out a nigga that might never been knocked out.
Well, right.
I seen Tarver fade in the B-Hop fight. He looked drained and like just not in the fight.
He was coked out, Scholar. That's all that was.
I'm gonna trust the
Damn.
expert. Emmanuel Stewart said he felt like Antonio Tarver
Like,
has
he
a
don't
mental
even put you
weakness.
flat out. It's just like that
Okay.
that shit simmer on your brain, bro. Like that shit hurt, bro. Damn.
Man, he just changed that nigga whole head.
Don't trust them experts all the time, though, Scholar.
Hey, Puro, you remember 7 months
That's the
ago?
coldest knockout right there. Q, go back. That shit was cold, bro.
You,
God
you,
damn.
you remember about 7 months ago,
Blender.
Pure? We was doing a live. I think it might have been on Q show, and I said that Arthur doesn't move his head, and everybody thought I was crazy. And I said,
I don't
watch,
remember that, but I'm pretty sure they did.
It was right side. Right side was having this debate with me. I said, right side, he do not move his head, bro. He uses his legs as defense.
Right
I
side
said that
only
man
knows
30.
Devin Haney, bro. That's
Facts, bro.
I said that man's 37 years old, bro. I said eventually he gonna start eating them punches and he gonna start to have an effect, bro. They got like 300 amateur fights, bro. That shit takes a toll. It don't matter who you is, bro.
That's a fact.
God ain't made
I
no
hear you.
superhuman.
Man, that ain't that
Well, they
shit.
made
That
him.
shit sound
James
good,
Larkin,
man.
baby.
This nigga right here is the closest to it.
Man,
These niggas
Antonio Tarver ain't never been knocked out. Southpaw, he beat the shit out of
Okay,
him.
that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, I don't remember Antonio.
No, everybody so
Y'all
like
think
y'all
he's
like he gonna
superhuman?
put Tarver to sleep, man. Tarver
He's
got a
Superman,
chin.
Scholar. You hating on him?
Y'all
Nah,
think
just
this
some
man
people
is
with them chins,
superhuman?
man. It's them chins, bro.
Y'all
Have you
banking on
seen
this
him?
man to age in one night. That's what y'all banking on, bro. What if he don't? That's what I'm saying.
What if
Y'all
he
Bro,
don't?
banking
only
on
Well,
thing,
he
only
hasn't
thing,
aged yet, so
only thing y'all think about is an old ass motherfucking. You know what I mean?
Tarver. I'm
Tarver,
talking
my
about
nigga.
Tarver that was in his prime
I'm
at
talking-
175. Just Roy got all his damn shine because he was Roy. Tarver was still beating the shit out of niggas. Roy just got all the shine.
What happened when he fought Chad though?
Nigga, we know
Tarver
what
And
younger
B
nigga got
Hop.
his ass whooped.
I already said he
this
got cooked.
nigga.
He
This
was on that nose
nigga
candy.
tripping. You must not know we talking about that 2002, 2001. You know what I mean? That Tarver.
Oh yeah, I know
We
what you're
ain't
talking
talking
about.
about the old nigga that done
Yeah, he was young.
already, you
That
know what I'm
2000.
saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, ain't he from
2000.
Florida or something?
Yeah, does him
Florida,
and
yeah.
Roy.
Yeah, he was a dog back then.
Damn.
Man, honestly, Roy is what shot Tarver to fame, man. We wouldn't be talking about Tarver in the light that we talked about if he would have never knocked out Roy.
And
But
that's
bro,
how it
I'm saying
happened.
like
That's how
Tarver
it
was
happened.
getting busy. Roy just was getting all the fame.
On me, a dub.
But then the same people will say Devin Haney only beat one guy to get the belts.
Nigga, he beat Cambosis, nigga. That ain't the
Who did
same
he
as Roy
beat?
Jones, nigga.
But
The
Devin's
fuck?
young though.
The
Devin's
guy with
young.
all the
Let him keep
belts.
going. Let him keep going.
Nigga, Roy Jones,
Hey, the scholar,
Cambosis.
man. Hey,
What
bro,
the
you be really
fuck
hitting
do
me with this
niggas
stuff,
not
bro.
understand, bro?
He beat a journeyman.
Facts.
The
That
motherfucker
nigga
he was talking
Cambosis
to.
ain't shit, and you'll find out by his next fight, my nigga. Like, be real, man.
I mean, he beat a dog on journeyman. I mean,
Roy Jones
Jesus.
always struggled with southpaw. It was a stylistic thing.
He
Tarver was
started
always
with
gonna give him
punching
trouble.
lights.
All right,
Shit,
well,
Glenn
that nigga
Johnson.
should have worked on that shit. You know what I mean? He should
It
have
was
worked
just
on
something
that
he
shit,
couldn't.
man.
Some people just got your number, man. It's nothing you could do about it. Ali Norton. Some people just got your number. But
Yeah,
nah,
Norton beat Ali 3 times. I thought.
X, you know me, bro. It don't matter if a guy win or lose. I had won $500 off Arthur that day, bro. That I showed up and said this. I just feel like I use logic, bro. I don't use no emotions or nothing. And sometimes it might sound like I'm hating because he just won, but I was just pointing shit out. I was just saying, eventually, it don't. If it's 43 or 45, eventually age is gonna catch up to you. Eventually, right? And what I'm saying is, he's not going to be able to walk through punches consistently. It took an effect on Joe Frazier, and Joe Frazier's tough as nails. That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right. You absolutely right.
Yeah, Joe
Oh,
Frazier
look,
running
Stephen
George
Fulton got
Foreman
him a
drill.
multimedia video. He coming up.
What makes you give Better B credit for being good this long? He's
But
been
I
good a
don't shit
long
on
time.
Better Beef. I think he's good. The only
How
reason
long you been
I wouldn't
professional?
put, huh?
He on his LeBron shit, man.
He like
So about
38,
that.
man.
Let
So
me
about
look.
that.
How long this nigga been
LeBron got his ass whipped by them Clippers, man. He ain't even want to play,
We
man.
ain't even talking about
Only
basketball. I just made that. Don't
name
even
next
go
to
there.
Better Beef,
I
man.
just said that Better
You
Be
can't even mention
longevity.
his
You
name
know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Better Beef,
LeBron is
man.
juicing too,
He
man.
got that
Just so y'all
longevity.
know, LeBron is juicing.
You said he what?
I said LeBron.
Bro, we
is
talking about
beasting,
better
bro.
beats. We ain't talking about ball because I don't,
Man, yeah, bro. We talking boxing, bro. We
Yeah,
ain't even
the,
getting on
the only
that because
reason,
y'all
the
don't
only
know
reason
shit about basketball.
basketball.
they
Fact.
trying to take it
You
to some
tell him,
method, trying to take it to something he know more about. He don't know shit about boxing.
Man, I put it like I'm gonna put it like this. No nigga talking basketball on my show unless you been on Game of Takes, my nigga. That shit
Yes,
over with.
sir. Yes,
I got
sir.
some put my nigga E on that basketball shit, and I'll
Yes,
let y'all
sir.
talk a little basketball on channel. Until then, that shit dead, man. Talking no basketball, nigga. Chiefs in the Super Bowl, nigga. And I don't want to
Nigga,
hear
the
shit
Chiefs win
about
the
no
Super
Eagles,
Bowl.
nigga. I block your ass for the rest of the night. Shit.
He said the Chiefs win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I said we in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But Arthur's good, man. He's good. I just think at that division, it's not settled until him and Bivol fight, and
Man,
whoever
facts.
reigns supreme is the man of that division.
So
So
what
what
y'all
happens in
think
the South,
about?
Philly?
So, hold on. Well, so what y'all think about motherfuckers saying Mauricio Suleiman blocking that fight? Have y'all seen that?
Yeah, he
He
blocking
blocking
them.
the Bivol Baturbia fight. Explain that. What he doing?
They've been champions for 5 years apiece, bro, and it hasn't happened yet. Somebody blocking something.
Yeah, that's true.
I
So
heard
he
they
had
said they weren't gonna fight.
nah. It's something that he said though. Something that he did it. It can't be because of that. Because like like
Bivol
it
Russian.
been.
Is that because what he said about Ukraine? Is that what they doing that
Man,
for?
hold on. Let me go and look it up. Or unless motherfucker just snatching a narrative out their ass. I'm
Now,
asking y'all because I'm guessing it's a fucking like a quote or something out there. Shit, I go
look
look.
at how long they both been champion at
He's Russian.
175,
He's
and then tell me why the fight didn't happen. Q. Look at how long both of those guys been champion at 175, and then
It's been
look at why they never been unified, and you tell me what you think.
Baturbia been WBC champion for since 2008.
Since 2008.
I mean, my bad. I mean 2019. I'm tripping.
Yeah, that's damn near 5 years, right?
2019.
And then
Yeah.
look at Bivol. It's the same thing, bro.
I was a champion in 2000. I was 15 in 2005.
Nigga got me on that Earl shit, but
Oh yeah.
hold on, I'm about to look it up. I'm about to look it up and see if it's an article or
Well,
something.
we know he just got that
Because
WBO strap last year.
but I'm saying Mauricio Sula. I'm saying
Nigga
I'm saying
Russian.
for,
The WBC said they not backing Russian, so he said that nigga Bivol, fuck him. That's what the WBC said.
all
Basically.
right, pretty much. All right, appreciate that, Meth. Like I'm saying, like, damn, what Mauricio Suleiman said, like, yeah, and that's what the fuck it is, some political shit. Know what I mean? But both of them Russian, Bivol and Baturbia Russian, but they
That'll
still the
be
belts,
Canadian, man.
huh?
He's Chechen. He's Chechen Canadian.
Man, he's
Oh,
some
really
nigga. That nigga daddy something, but I don't know, bro. Let me see.
That
Arum
nigga
Yeah,
Bivol
Navarrete.
Bivol Russian, but Turby is something different.
Yeah, ain't he
Bob
like
Arum.
Yugoslavian or something?
Bob, I mean, all I know, I think that nigga mama like Asian. I know we have Asian, whether that's mama or daddy side, nigga. I don't know exactly know. But I know for sure.
Bivol take his ass over there to ESPN. He get the feed.
Bivol.
That's all I know.
Bivol mixed with some type of one of his parents Asian.
Yeah, the Pierces though. Shit.
Nah, that's
Shit right
facts. That's
next to
facts.
each other, so that shit don't matter.
He is mixed. One of his parents is Asian. That's facts.
That shit right next to each
Bob
other.
probably get the green card, nigga. I don't know. Bob
Yeah, they
probably getting the
right.
green
That's a
card.
good point. It is right next to each other.
I mean, shit.
That nigga
Hey, y'all
That's
seen
like a nigga and that's like a nigga and a Mexican. It's ain't different.
Hey,
Have
Q,
they
you
ever
seen
had like
the
a
undercard for
undisputed lightweight
Benavidez
champion
and
before?
what's his name? Caleb Plant?
What is it?
Oh, you ain't see it? Oh, it got Colbert versus what's his name? Ryo. It got Cody Crowley on there fighting somebody, and then Abel Ramos. I think Abel Ramos or his nephew, one of them, fighting what's this dude name? Damn, bro, Spencer.
Spencer.
Yeah, what's
Joey
his name?
Spencer.
Joey
Joey
Spencer.
Spencer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And that's all they got. It's just a 3-fight
I
card.
think it's one more fight. It's one more fight with the other Ramos. Both of the Ramos is fighting Because
On what card?
They making niggas pay for that?
I think so. The Benavidez and Caleb Plant card.
Niggas coming off too. Nigga, it's a lot of niggas coming off L's on that bitch.
Yeah,
bro, I told niggas that fucking Plant Benavidez card, that shit should be the co-main event. That shit, cause that shit, you came out the goddamn
they gotta
the
put
undercard, bro. I am under impressed.
They gotta put that shit on Tank or Earl undercard.
Yeah, I think that's undercard worthy. That's crazy.
That shit, bro. All
if it ain't regular TV, if it ain't regular TV,
that shit regular TV, man. Like the undercard you just gave is regular TV, and then the main fight, niggas been waiting on that shit for 5 years.
I mean, they put Charles Martin and what's the name on pay per view, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't want that shit. Don't do it again. Don't start off the year again with the bullshit. You gave us a great card. You gave us a Tank card. We got to see some shit. Niggas made content for 2 months off of that damn card. Come on, man. I mean, a month. Niggas made content for a month off of the card. Come on, man. Don't come with no bullshit now.
Yeah, it ain't no championship fight, but it's still a good fight, though.
It's still a good fight, but bro, if the undercard gonna be, come on, man. Like the undercard is under like Joey Spencer. I'm not sold on. I'm like, who this dude should have been? He should have been moved up in the ranking somehow. And then all them other niggas you just named, I'm like, who? On a pay-per-view fight, you want me to give you how much? This better be like BLK price or some shit. I'm not giving you $80.
I want to see that Colbert and what's the name though? That's a pretty good one, man. Besides them, but them other ones, I don't know.
Bro, we about the fight card coming up is gonna be good. That shit is $9.99.
Niggas tripping, bro. I already knew this though, bro.
Two fight cards, like, bro. When you think about the fight card that you just said, those two, and I'm about to get 2 fight cards, and 2 months for $9.99. I ain't about to give them niggas no $80, man. That should be on YouTube an hour after the fight.
I ain't that damn impressed.
I ain't about to give them niggas no. I'm not giving them niggas no $70, $80 for that, bro. For one
Shit,
fight,
it's hella streams though, pop a lot. You know, it's hella streams out there too, though.
I don't even want to do that to the fight. They get their money, but
I gotta
them
support
niggas is not getting my money for that
American
shit.
brother, man. I gotta support my nigga Benavidez, man. He African American, low key. I gotta support him.
Hey,
They need to get them niggas some decent guarantees. That's how I support. Hey, whoever paying Plant Benavidez, get them niggas some decent guarantees. Put that bitch on free TV, and there we go. Everybody happy, nigga. Everybody happy.
Yeah, man, put it on their app like what you was talking about earlier too, Q. The PBC need to go ahead and focus their money into their own app. Because does anybody even go check their app?
But I'm saying, PBC got an app.
Yeah,
they got an app.
Showtime, the Showtime app, baby.
No, bro. They got a PBC app, bro. That's where I saw.
Oh yeah, they do got an app. Yeah,
that's where they promoted the Deontay Wilder fight at. See, that's how bad their app is. They don't have nobody out on their app out in front telling you what's going on and shit.
But that's the thing. They not getting nobody to go to their app.
They need to put some money into the motherfucker. They just
nigga, if they put money into their app, nigga, how you think they gonna get the money out of our fucking pockets? Because they gonna put the fucking fights on that app and make you pay pay-per-view.
You gotta give us something. Like the way the zone got them 2 dudes over there, like you gotta give us something.
Man, I don't give a fuck what them niggas do, bro. I don't care, bro. Let them keep doing what the fuck they doing. I ain't complaining about what they doing. I'm just gonna talk about the bullshit. When I see them niggas, they steady doing bullshit. Like if they put their shit straight on the app, all I can say I can expect is them to put on pay-per-views because they know they not getting that type of traffic to like pay these guys, bro. They need some way to pay them, so they gonna make us do it. Like that's just what they own, bro. I don't know what the fuck they gonna do. Man, Top Rank, they just did it, bro. Top Rank, bro. Man, they got that shit, bro. They linked up with ESPN, bro, and right now they doing a great job. You know what I mean? Shit, they fuck around to do these next Olympics. You know what I mean? I'm planning on their ass getting whoever the fuck they can out of there. It's only probably a few select people.
Top Rank still got 10 million people on the app too, bro. Like I go there.
Bro, they got hella they got hella people on that fucking app. You know what I mean? People
Just they app, you feel what I'm saying? Like then it's the ESPN app with the Top Rank shit on it. Like I'm just saying, bro, you gotta build your fucking
Top
app.
Rank got an app.
How much
Yeah.
Top Rank is worth?
Nigga, well, that's the thing. I don't give a fuck about Top Rank app because I go on
no app. Now you
ESPN on God. Like, nigga, I ain't got no Top Rank app.
Man, they ain't got no motherfucking app. Why you lying?
I mean, like, not the app. I don't mean no app, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But like, the page, like, they got a page that's 10 million strong.
Yeah, ESPN Plus subscriber base. Look at the subscriber base.
Yeah, but
and look at the content.
Yeah, but I don't give them that though. Like, I'll be honest. Like, see, this what I understand, and this what I know and understand about it. Like, just because ESPN got that many people with a app, that don't mean everybody that do that care about boxing. That's not so. Hold up. I don't believe that's so, but I do know they own that app and that many people can access it. Like if they got a fight on there and they pushing that fight, they can make everybody that has that app see that this boxing match is coming up.
Yeah,
because it's on the app. So I know that, but you know, I think ESPN doing more than that. It's more than just them. Are they teaming up with them? They're still putting in that work. ESPN will drop their ass and won't sign their ass on to ESPN again if they weren't doing a good job. They actually doing a good job at that shit.
Hey,
bro,
dude, you're right.
Like, I said, like, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, if you go to the Top Rank page, they 10 million strong. You go to the PBC page, there's a couple 100,000. I'm not
like
mistaken. You know what I'm saying?
Instagram
Like, you can
like
access
YouTube.
Yeah,
like Instagram. Oh,
like you
yeah,
can access, Top Rank and get way more shit from Top Rank with a page and being on the app with ESPN. Like the PBC just got to go hard, bro. They got to do what DAZN did. If Paramount gonna shut this Showtime boxing shit down, where you gonna go?
Hey, Q.
Hey,
yo, what's good, IB?
You right about that. But the thing is, the difference between PBC and ESPN Plus is ESPN Plus. It's not just boxing. You're right. It's a sports app. That's the thing. Showtime and shit like that. That's soap operas, movies and shit like that. That people been looking for years. Not boxing, not sports at all. This is sports versus movie channel.
Yeah, like you can go on, like let's say you just go to ESPN Plus and you be like, damn, let me see what I'm gonna watch. Like, oh shit, it's a live fight on. Click on it real quick. You may watch it, you may not, but it be right there at the fucking top.
And then you go to Showtime, you're gonna be the Shy and shit like that.
Yeah,
reality shows. Like,
you
come
gotta
on,
go
bro.
look for it. And there be some old shit that happened.
You don't got no boxing on show. You don't got no basketball on Showtime, no football, no none of that. No none of that. DAZN and ESPN are sports apps.
Yeah, you already on there.
No movies on them, right? Can you go to DAZN and stream a movie?
DAZN?
Nah.
Can you go to ESPN Plus and watch the new movie? Nah, it's gonna be straight sports.
But that's about it.
It's gonna be sports, bro. It's gonna be sports. It ain't gonna be none of that goofy shit, bro. That's the difference, bro. We working with sports here. Boxing is a sport. So when Showtime and HBO, those type of guys, like, man, we've been making money off of TV, television, movies and shit. We let boxing come in just to see what did it do. HBO worked out for them for a long time. And then the shit just it died down, bro. They like, goddamn, it came to the point where they couldn't sell nothing unless Canelo was on a pay-per-view. You feel me?
They couldn't keep up. They couldn't keep
up, bro. They couldn't keep up.
Yeah, they brought a different type of little energy to the building, had that shit going up. But once he retired, that shit fizzled down. Shit, you gotta find other people to take that. And bruh, like, respectfully, shit like that shit just one of a kind type of shit. Them moments, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers not gonna be able to duplicate. You know, only thing you can duplicate in boxing is, you know, close fights, 50-50 fights, and knowing the outcome of what you gonna get. You know what I mean? That's what fans want. You can't sit there and be thinking about, oh man, I know I did, and you know, I'm invested a lot of money in this motherfucker, and this dude might chip him, and you like, no, like, I mean, bro, you got to make your bread. I think I do understand how hard it is, because you is investing money, and it's like, you know, a motherfucker losing could fuck it up. You know what I mean? And you gotta like put your shit in other ways. Like it's crazy. Like, and a motherfucker that did it like that was Don King. He got a lot of flack for doing it that way. Like, cause it's like everybody say, oh yeah, man, you know, you lose, man. You know, the dude that win, bro, he the winner, he that guy. And Don King knew that's why you would always see him walking out with the winner, not with the loser, regardless of who he walked in that motherfucker with. The motherfucker to win is who he walking out with, and that's just what he knew. Like, I'm not gonna lose money. Like, damn, the nigga I was investing in, man, that nigga just got knocked out. Now I'm investing to the nigga that knocked him out. And niggas like, damn, that nigga ain't shit, but that's boxing, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how it is, bro. Like, yeah, Chris Cobra got his ass chipped. Man, now I gotta invest in the Hector Garcia. Nah, man. Like,
Yeah, that's how I go. That's exactly how I go, bro.
And I'm a double back, and I'm a double back because, hey, look, I'm putting him up in there with El Rayo, who got a double back because he just lost. So it's like, you know what I mean? So niggas know what they gotta do in the shit they doing, bro. They should have been doing it. It's sad. It's sad to the point that, my nigga Colbert, nigga, you really should have lost to a Frank Martin or El Rayo. Like you should, or Shakur, like you shouldn't have lost to who you lost to. And you can blame it on who you want, but it's like, my nigga, man, this boxing shit, man, this shit a crazy ass sport, bro. But like right now, I just feel like, just ultimately, you know, we need people to just get online and, man, talk their real shit, you know, because
Nah, I'm saying.
it's a lot of bullshit ass narratives getting spread around. Like, niggas really not blinking, look you square in your eye and say Terrence Crawford signed a 3-fight deal with Golden Boy. But then I show you them tweets that he just said. He just said about, man, we need to make these fights, and I'm exposing. You'll be like, man, that nigga Oscar a goddamn liar. But the only reason you believe Terrence Crawford signed a 3-fight deal because Oscar De La Hoya said that's the deal we pitched to him, not that we actually signed him. Like, so who the fucking liar, Oscar De La Hoya, or y'all niggas out here saying that he got a 3-fight contract? Like, yeah, but these niggas crazy, man. I never knew motherfuckers to hate so bad, bro. That, you know what I mean? You
It's
lying, bro.
toxic, man. It's
But,
toxic,
but
man.
but that's what they say, man. When the hate don't work, man, they start telling lies, my nigga. Shit.
Hey, Q. I ain't too hip on this football shit, but it seems like a lot of people getting a little hype over it. What's going on? Fill me in on what's really going on though.
Shit, man. You know, okay. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in some basketball shit. Say you got say LeBron. Say LeBron fucked up his ankle, and he played a game 7 on a fucked up ankle,
Right.
and won by 3 points.
Okay.
That's what Patrick Mahomes just did to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's the goat shit. That's the
Nah,
goat.
man,
That's the
on
goat
me,
shit. Okay.
on me. You know what I mean? Just stamped himself. You know, going against the Eagles, they got a good ass run. You know, but I
They
mean,
got a man.
they
I saw
roll was a little
I
too
saw some of the
easy,
Eagles
bro.
game. They walked into this damn Super Bowl, man.
Yeah, they rolled a little too
They
easy.
walked into the damn Super Bowl. You
49ers.
hurt you you hurt the third string quarterback, the fourth string quarterback, complete fucking bum. This nigga out there scared as hell, looking like Willie Beeman in the first game of the.
Hey, Skip said he don't give a fuck. He was saying how he's still rolling with Tom Brady and Tom Brady gonna win it all. I'm like,
He gonna win. Tom Brady better worry about getting his damn wife back and the kids and shit.
Nigga,
that's
Tom
what
Brady retired
He
today.
retired. That's what he better worry about. That's why he need to worry about that.
he
Shit.
retired.
Yeah,
He retired today.
He
man.
gonna
Listen,
be
man.
he
Listen,
gonna be
man.
suited up for the first game of the year, just like
Listen,
last
man.
year.
Tom Brady don't need to be worried. Tom Brady got a $450 million goddamn contract
Why
waiting for him.
people call him to go? It's another guy they be saying to go over him, and he not.
They say Joe Montana.
Nigga, Deion Sanders is the GOAT, nigga.
You can, bro. You
I'm going
take your
to
pick with a handful of players, but your Deion Sanders, your Jerry Rices, your Lawrence Taylors, your Reggie Whites. Take your pick. However you see the game being dominated. I ain't mad at you.
I just do it the Deion Sanders way, and that's how I'm gonna keep it.
You know what I'm saying? Because he cut off half the field. Yes, he did. Was Lawrence Taylor was unblockable? Yes, he was. Was Jerry Rice the best receiver? Yes, he was.
Debatable.
You can say what you want, man.
Stop the cap, right?
Numbers don't lie, bro. Like you can put whatever goddamn funny clip up you want.
He said funny.
The goddamn numbers don't lie. Ain't nobody niggas can't catch them numbers. If they could, they would.
Shit, it ain't about numbers. It ain't
Yeah,
about
no.
numbers.
Hey, LeBron about to score 40,000 points. That don't make him the greatest scorer, bro.
Yeah,
bro. I tell you what, man. Bro. This what I'm telling you. In football, where you're the receiver and you have to you're being relied on, and you got to rely on somebody to make you look good. That man got the most touchdowns, the most receiving yards, the most receptions. He's top in yards per catch.
Who threw the ball to him?
And he got 3 rings.
Who threw the ball to him?
Joe and Steve. Joe and Steve. Well, let's be clear. Steve Young was seen as a bum in Tampa Bay and was sitting on the bench.
So who the best tight end right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Now, who's throwing him the ball? See, now I can use the same shit against you. Who's throwing Kelsey the ball? Because George Kittle is a beast.
Man,
Kittle nice. Ertz was nice. Kelsey nice.
Kelsey nice.
Now you say Kelsey, but Kelsey does have Patrick Mahomes throwing him the ball. He was on the team with Tyreek Hill last 4 or 5 years, and the receiving core that he has now is not no bullshit. So I mean,
if Kelsey was that nigga before all of that,
who? Man, Kelsey was all right and he was good, nigga. Having Tyreek Hill on your team makes you the shit.
Man,
you Alex
Smith was
one-on-one, bro.
Alex Smith was
Is he better
right
than Tony Gonzalez though? When it's all said and done, you think he would be better than when it's all said and done? You think? Yeah, exactly. But it's crazy because they both was. You know what I'm saying?
And who was throwing that motherfucker the ball? He still had a 5'4", 4,000 yard quarterback.
Niggas ain't even near Shannon Sharp, man. Come on, man.
Hey, man, to me, that's the best one of all because he's the first tweener. All these fucking tight ends are Shannon Sharps now.
Not really. Kelsey and the Shannon Sharp and Gonzalez on Shannon Sharp.
You got Gates
Yo,
and Sharp.
these niggas are tweeners, bro. These niggas are fast as hell. They're not really the big bulky motherfuckers anymore. They really cut up with muscle. They fast as hell and they make plays.
UGC Flame, my brother, what's good with you, fam? What's good? My nigga Flame funny as fuck. My nigga
Hell
dropped
yeah,
the
bro.
cold.
Nah,
You see that track he dropped?
that nigga is funny, bro.
That nigga Flame funny as fuck, dog. Salute my nigga Flame, man. OB,
I'll never
man.
get over that one shit he had posted. I forget what it was, but that shit was funny as shit, bro.
Man, Flame be having some shit, man. That nigga Flame had me done. I wasn't expecting that shit when I seen it. I'm like, damn, it's 50 seconds. What's it?
And the
That
way
nigga,
he end them videos too be hilarious, man.
yeah, that nigga Flame, dog.
1-2 be
Man,
coming with it too, bro.
that shit funny, man. I be missing 1-2 shit. I gotta turn my notifications on
Not
1-2
only
shit.
be that, bro. They don't be
I turn my notifications
they
on.
don't be putting videos out there, bro, for some reason, bro.
I know that's why I be like I gotta turn them notifications on. Like I see his shit, but
Man,
like
sometimes that
not
shit
like
don't
I
be
need my
mattering
shit to be
sometimes,
popping up.
man. I gotta come look. Sometimes I just come look on y'all page and see if y'all damn posted the shit ahead of time.
I like if I go to your page and I notice that I ain't see like your last couple videos, I unsubscribe and subscribe back.
Yeah, that shit sucks. You gotta keep doing that and just be like, cause sometimes I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? I'll catch combat. He'll be 30, 40 minutes in. Like, how the fuck I missed this shit?
I
But
don't,
they
I
give
don't
me
want
all the other niggas fucking notifications.
I don't be want niggas to think I be unsubscribing to them and then subscribing back so I can see their videos. I be like
But
nah,
nah,
nigga, I
they
be
know
just
that
trying to
shit,
see.
bro. They
I
know
know
that
some
shit.
people might think that shit because I see somebody do that shit to my shit. Like, man, what the fuck, nigga, unsubscribe to the guala.
But bro, you know what it is too? You know what makes your shit, cause you give like hours upon hours sometimes of time, like for the notification to actually click through. Sometimes you gotta damn click off, refresh YouTube, all types of shit. Word. I keep 2 YouTube apps on my shit, nigga, just so I know. Cause on one shit, I won't see your shit, and then on the next one, I'll be like, damn, this nigga been live for like an hour. What the fuck? So when it's with YouTube, I just keep scrolling and look. I'll be like, man, this shit boring.
The only time I get notifications is once in a while on my other channel. I just made those recently. The channel I got there, I had it for almost like 10 years, bro. And I haven't got a consistent notification for like 6 years going on now.
It's like it's broke or some shit.
It's broke.
Word. It's like right now I got one open. I can see, you know what I'm saying? Like it's got this shit right here, but on the other one, it's not over there. I gotta like refresh it, shut it down, and then go look for your page if it catches on the algorithm. So the shit really sucks.
So man, what is gonna take for one of these niggas to get in the ring with Regis? What's
A
it
lot of
gonna take
money.
for somebody to get in the ring with Regis, bro?
Well, who you talking about? Which one?
Anybody.
$5 million.
Man, they don't even pay Regis that.
They're gonna have to pay Regis' opponent more than they pay him.
That's some Bud Crawford shit.
Right.
Damn.
That's some Bud Crawford shit. That's some Kell Brook, Amir Khan shit.
And Regis getting old. They might try to.
They gonna age him out. Ain't no trying to, bro.
Shit, fuck it. I hope Adrian Broner wins so he can fight so Regis and AB can fight. Fuck it.
Man, I'm trying to get my nigga AB killed. You ain't right, sir.
Would you want to see
AB said he wanted.
Would you want to see Regis and Gary Anton?
Yeah, but
I mean, Regis needs an opponent.
Them niggas not ready. I ain't gonna lie. Any nigga like Gary Russell, bro, you really want to jump into his punch? Because that's all he gonna do. He ain't got the patience.
Hey, what the
Like,
guys say they are?
I'll say this. I think that will be that'll be a good ass fight. That'll be a good ass fight because you gonna have to step to Regis, and Regis got a decent jab. You know, Gary Russell might try to jab with him, but Gary Russell was a impatient fighting ass nigga. Like Regis, he patient, so I think that that style clash should be it'll make for a good fight. But I got Regis. I think Gary Antoine could be dropped. I think Regis could drop him.
Q, listen, I want put your money where your mouth is. Y'all them niggas always writing checks. Let's see if your ass can cash it. Let's see. Y'all say y'all dogs. Y'all say y'all this. Y'all say y'all that. There go a dog right there. I want to see. Get in the goddamn ring with.
Oh, you talking about Gary?
All of them. They all dogs, right? They all this. They all that. Can't nobody beat them. Niggas are scared. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't.
Like
I can't stamp. I can't stamp. I can't stamp him. I ain't stamped Gary Russell yet. He ain't did enough for me to stamp him. His last two fights got stopped too early to get that stamp. You know
hey,
what I
listen, man. For a
mean?
dude
Hold up.
that was at the fight
I,
talking shit about a guy that's way more active than you and a guy that you want to fight.
This nigga Pablo.
yeah.
I'm sorry, man. Like, you know, y'all whole family, I just want to like get in there and get it popping. Like, let's see. And the last time all three of them fought, Gary, you lost. The little brother got knocked the fuck out, and Gary won. So I want to see. Let's go.
Yeah. That nigga, little Gary Antoine, bro. He cool, bro, but he
You
got
talking
some
about which one? The one at 140 or the featherweight?
140, 140. He got some questions over his head, bro. He
He
just got
ranked third, bro. He
he
ranked
just got
third.
he just got looming questions over his head. Last couple fights got stopped a little too early. Uh, I think it was time for you to get. I think the postal fight they just stopped that shit early because they wanted you to keep your record. I think they did with the last dude, but
Bartholomew.
he was just starting to like. I think the fight was really just gonna start to happen. I think he probably would have stopped dude, but old boy still had some fight in him. I think it was still some shit Gary Antoine still had to go out there and prove, but they stopped it. So this fight he got coming, whatever he got coming up next, I'm gonna be watching for that shit.
Okay,
But
so
on top of that, man, Richardson Hitchens coming with that smoke this weekend. That's really that 140 guy. I'm stamping over him. He over Gary Russell to me
bro,
personally.
he's only that's you know what's crazy? They only got him ranked in one sanction about.
Cause he been on the show. He gotta work his way back in there, but this is his second time fighting in 3 months.
So that's what I'm like. Okay, so we talking about like opponent for Regis. Tiafimo's not fighting Regis, right?
What Regis say?
A whole lot of shit. I heard them niggas don't want that fight. Them niggas blowing smoke. I heard the pop said that's not the fight we want. That's a whole lot of shit. Like nothing new to me when it come to that. So behind Tiafimo is Sandor Martin. Do you think they're gonna fight, or is Gary Anton Russell?
I mean, it's possible. It's probably a few more people on top of that. Shit, but it's possible. I don't know who Sandor Martin signed to. Shit, if Pro Bellum, you know what I mean? They got the cheese to put it on there. I mean, uh, I would. I mean, damn, Sandor. I mean, I don't know about paying for Sandor Martin. I ain't gonna
Like,
lie.
would he get a title shot after the debacle with Tio? When we've seen him run, so we seen you scared of Tio's power. We know you're gonna run from Regis.
I mean, right now, Regis can get it in with who we want to, man. It's voluntary season, bro. Don't get your voluntary in. It's obvious. It's obvious people ain't trying to press you for that smoke. Guys is out here fighting. We got 140 Barboza. Pedraza, all them like, they took up. So, you just go ahead fight a voluntary and I think get it in, get that
Oh,
shit in a little bit later.
so you say fight a voluntary, not a mandatory?
He don't have a mandatory. You just got the belt. You can fight. You could your next fight. You fight shit. Just whoever you can get in the ring. If somebody want to press that If somebody want to press that mandatory, because which I guess Ramirez was, but he ain't press it. You know what I mean? He didn't want to take that split. Just like Tio don't want to take that split. You know that's the excuse. The money. The money. So whatever.
Man, I think Tio's gonna be fighting for that damn vacant WBO that's gonna be coming up in a little bit.
What vacant WBO?
I don't think Josh is gonna be. I don't think Josh about to keep that belt. He just got hurt, and he been complaining about making the weight. He ain't gonna be damn.
I ain't seen that.
Yeah, Josh just got hurt.
I seen him talking about the weight in the last fight, like during the last fight, but after that, I ain't heard him. You know what I mean? I ain't heard shit about him going up. I heard he got hurt or whatever, and he said he was gonna be back. So, I mean, I want him to go up, but I don't think he gonna go up, bro. Maybe after the fight, we'll see.
That's all fine and dandy, but when your body tell your ass that you going up, you going to fuck up.
I mean, shit, we don't know what his body telling him. I mean, we really can't say. I know
I don't think he can keep
probably,
making that weight.
I know the nigga partied and shit, but I don't know, bro.
Apparently, all them boys over that party, but that's another story.
I just got to see him. Last time I seen Josh Taylor, he didn't look fat or nothing. You know what I mean? He didn't look like overweight or no shit like that. So, I mean, I really can't say.
Yeah, big ass nigga, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like them dude, like a lot of people are saying is, and from what I've been hearing, that he can't keep making that weight. That's why he had no problems giving up all them belts. You know what I'm saying? And keeping the WBO belt because that's the what I think that's what you got is 18, whatever. But 140 pounds, I don't know if he can keep making that weight. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I seen that shit at the Tio fight when Jahai couldn't fight. He just had a fucking growth spurt. Like Shakur, he wasn't gonna kill himself to make
Hey,
130.
young though. Josh Taylor's not young. Josh Taylor not young.
Yeah, it gets harder to cut that weight off as you get older.
I don't know. Shit. I mean, shit. I just got to see it, bro. You know,
How old is Josh Taylor? And he is in his late 20s, early 30s.
He's in his late 20s or early 30s.
Yeah, man, it starts to get it starts to get a lot harder to cut that weight, keep that weight off. If we go from 8-week training camps to 9 to 10, you be like, man, I'm gonna just go ahead and move the fuck up.
Man, Slumpy. Better not move up.
You had to move up eventually, man. Like I know he probably was waiting for the Earl Bud shit, and then they move up, and then the division to be like kind of like maybe open with Virgil and Boots and whoever else. But shit.
Tell that nigga to press Bud. Shit.
Nah, he ain't want that.
He's super champion, ain't he?
Yeah, that's one of the plans. That's like one of the options I heard. Other than what everybody swear Bud just signed a Golden Boy. I ain't seen no paperwork, but yeah, that was one of the options I had heard that Josh Taylor was gonna move up and punch his ticket.
Man, lame man niggas want that nigga to sign a Golden Boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like the man just couldn't go over there, and like I don't even want to talk about that shit because if you're a businessman, you ever done business before, you know that you just don't sign. Like that's like going to buy shoes. Like, man, hold on, I think I can get them cheaper over here. You know what I'm saying? Or I can get some. They got a better style over here. Like you just don't go to the first spot and just give them all your damn money. That ain't me. Word, especially when you got a bunch of damn wholesalers.
Man, that nigga doing the same thing. Berlanga doing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this rumor. He about to.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but
man, you just running your options. What you say, X?
I was saying this rumor. It's a rumor.
Word.
Fighting Canelo.
Who fighting Canelo?
It's a rumor. Yeah, Ness had it on the box boys. He likes rumor that he gonna fight Canelo, or he said something about Oscar is wanting that fight for Belanga. Man, trying to get that boy.
Oh yeah. He probably got him into something like
That's
that.
a mega fight.
Yo, I can see Canelo taking that fight and knocking Belanga the fuck out early in his career.
I mean, that's obvious.
I can see him taking that fight. Him licking his chop for that fight.
Man, Belanga gonna be.
But I just looked over here on. I just looked over here on the Zone app, and it says something that is Canelo wants his revenge against Bivol.
Mm-hmm. He gonna get it though. You better
But I
wait in
think
line.
he's gonna try to force. He gonna try to force that at 168. I can see that.
Force what? How can what the fuck can he force?
If he wants, if Bivol accepts the fight, he gonna want it at 168. He's not gonna make up to 175.
Man, that nigga out of there, bro. Salute to Canelo, but bro, I don't know, man.
Because he said he can make 168.
That's Bivol said they say he can make 168, bro. So
He might want the Berlanga fight. Berlanga probably, man. Berlanga fight one time they put that nigga in the top 15, bro. On some bullshit. Coming out biting a nigga back. Coming off a suspension.
And he claimed, and this was Dante Bosley said he was like Belanga said that him and Top Rank parted ways because he was mad that they were trying to give him easy fights, and Dante Bosley was like, he don't think that even sound right because if you look at Belanga recent opponents, why would you want tougher opponents, and why would that be? And why would that be the reason for you leaving Top Rank? That doesn't even make no sense.
Shit, that's what Bob Arum said.
Yeah, when you say the obvious, man, motherfuckers be like, "What do you mean?" Like, bro, you ain't look too good in your last 3, 4, and
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
no cap. That's what happened though. Bob said he wanted to get moved faster, and Bob was like he didn't want to move him that fast, and he
Bro,
had
that goes back to when I was telling people that like up here, Edgar, they had Edgar thinking he was already a fucking superstar.
Yep.
In New York, they had him already thinking he was a fucking superstar, especially with the Latin community.
They had him fighting the MSG, not the Hulu Theater. MSG.
Bro, they already had him thinking he was a superstar, bro. Like, just being for real, like, and then
I can tell the nigga with Lil Wayne and Fat Joe, but obviously he ain't tripping off getting his head knocked off. So shit, throw his ass in there with somebody. You know what I mean? Throw his ass a Victor Bully. Throw his motherfucking ass a, you know what I mean? Gabe Rosado with some shit like that.
And what Bob was trying to tell his ass is that, boy, I just threw you in there with some niggas that was almost like them, and you ain't look too damn good. You ain't ready for them yet. But you can't think that he ready for him, so you think you go right on fucking ahead.
It's probably the money. He like, man, shit. This the cheese you get for these opponents, but in this who the fuck you look really up to par for.
Yeah,
he probably want more money and shit. It take me to get more money, better competition. Fuck, I want better competition.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit of that, but it's some bullshit, bro. It's just
what type of niggas was this man fighting, bro?
He got a big, bro. He got an ego on his ass.
Hold on. What type of niggas was this nigga fighting, bro? When he had all them knockouts against him, he must have been fighting some complete trash, Q. Like that shit is, and then when he make the step up, it's
man,
like,
let me pull up some of these niggas.
He can't even compete, bro.
They was journey, bro. He fighting all journeymen. Like everybody he fought probably could, paid their bills for the year. He went back to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was fighting journeyman.
On me. The niggas hop right back. Them niggas pulled up in their motherfucking car.
Yeah,
man, bro. And left with the lift light on.
He was knocking them niggas out, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be a beast. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, yeah. But I was on the Belanga train. I think a lot of us was, but I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Well,
True.
Hey, it was that Deadman Nicholson that was like, damn.
That fight right there, I wasn't off the train. I was just like, yeah, this is a tough fight. You feel me? He did perform real well. He just didn't get a knockout. You feel me? He placed his punches well. I was like, that's pretty good. You know, I wasn't too mad about that, but it's the fight after that. I was like, oh yeah, he knocked the goods.
Yeah,
I forget what fight it was.
I don't know what
Angulo, I
the
think.
name is. Esteban.
No, it was Angulo. Wait, did he bite Angulo or it was the fight after that? He
Nah, yeah, he fought Angulo was his last opponent. That's the nigga he bit.
Well,
He bit
Angulo was the nigga he
Angulo.
bit. I'm talking about the nigga before that. Who he fought? Was
Oh, you talking about Steve Rose? Steve Rose was on his
yeah,
ass.
Steve Rose was on his ass.
On me, Steve Rose was on his ass.
He bit Angulo. Yeah, Angulo looked like if he landed one clean good shot, it would have been all she wrote.
He just in the this month. I don't know, bro. Like he might
Angulo
need
came in like a heavyweight
back.
too, bro. He was out a lot of shit.
He may need an ass whooping just to bring him back.
And I heard that Boot stopped him like recently too, bro.
You said, Boot said her Boot stopped him in sparring?
Yeah, stopped Angulo, bro.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That shit crazy, bro.
I heard that too. But Berlanga may just need an ass whooping to come back to reality, bro.
Shit, I mean, fuck, put him back in there with Steve Rose then.
He might, bro. I mean, I'm not making no excuse for. I'm just telling you, like,
I think that's what they wanted. That they wanted a rematch, like Angulo with Steve Rose.
You don't want to forget this. Turn that some bitch. Get the smelly sauce ready.
Get the smelly sauce
ready. It probably was, bro. Like, no bullshit. Like, they probably wanted to put him in a real tough fight, and he probably was like, man, fuck that. I'm not fighting no more tough fights unless I'm like either going for contendership or title.
He fighting no tough fights, bro.
Them is tough fights. Like that's what they said they was gonna. He wanted the tough fights. They didn't want to. They ain't want to give him them Jones.
That don't sound right, bro. Top rank throw you to the wolves,
bro. What killers Top Rank got? Like
it be a nigga that you don't even know whoop your ass.
No, I'm saying though, but what actual ones do they have? If they was to say we gonna fuck it, we'll give you a name. What name do they got to give?
At 168, you might be right. They don't. They don't. All the belts are hold on. All the belts are somewhere else. And all the fighters are with the promotional company that you don't fuck with.
It's fact. So all they got is no name tough niggas for you.
That's a fact. At 168.
Off-brand tough niggas, huh?
That's what he's right, bro. Like you said, niggas pulled up in their Honda Accord, fought, got their check. You know what I'm saying? Went back to the crib. They got back in their Honda Accord. Went back home, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga getting cornflakes. He getting flakes corn, nigga. What you talking about?
I'm just saying, like, but
cornflakes.
Going to.
I'm saying, nigga, you know the knockoff bread, nigga. The knockoff bread cereal, nigga.
Man, whatever flakes, nigga. That nigga just getting flakes, nigga.
I don't know who he can fight. Like, to me, the best place for him to go would probably be the PBC.
He gonna fight old boy next. What the name is? Gabe Rosado. Watch.
He gonna fight who?
Remember I said he gonna fight Gabe Rosado next.
Yeah, they probably. I mean, yeah. What'd you say?
Just fucked up. If they gave Rosado.
Meth, you say something?
All the names for him at the zone.
Right.
Yeah. Ain't nobody worrying about no plant to be there. Them niggas bluffing.
Bluffing? What you sound like a hating asshole man, man.
Hey, that's that nigga favorite word in 2020.
Said they bluffing. Well, I mean, okay, so he can fight at the zone. Is Daniel Jacobs still over there?
That nigga bluffing.
Dang, ain't that nigga retired?
Daniel Jacobs at 75.
That nigga was retired.
He said what?
Oh, he had 68.
He's at 68. He's not ranked. I don't see his name at 75.
That nigga just lose to John Ryder.
Oh, yeah. He did fight recently, bro. He did fight recently, yeah. I thought motherfuckers was screaming he got robbed. I ain't watched that shit.
No,
that shit, that was in the UK, nigga. That shit dead. Man.
So hold on, but John Ryder's at 168.
Yeah, that's who Daniel Jacobs fought. I was thinking he was at 75, but that's
Nah,
Smith.
that's 68. Unless they just went up there and fought at 75.
Nah. Daniel Jacobs at 68.
So yeah, 68. I mean, so you give Berlanga Daniel Jacobs?
Man, Daniel Jacobs gonna beat that nigga, dog. Gonna outbox that nigga.
He said he won't tough fights. You just said he won't tough fights, bro.
Oh yeah, I be forgetting. I be forgetting. Like that nigga.
Wait.
Like he go to the zone, he's not gonna get.
I don't know what Daniel Jacobs fucking with.
He's still with the zone, right?
He's up.
So he's not gonna get Canelo. So his first fight could probably be Daniel Jacobs.
Canelo need a tune-up. Berlanga show that.
Berlanga need. I mean, I don't know any of these guys, and I'm looking at these guys' names, and I'm like, Zach Parker, he could fight.
Fuck it, give his ass a Canelo then, man. Shit, niggas.
Because some of these names, I'm not gonna fuck these dudes' names up, like, but a lot of these niggas, I don't fucking know.
If you can't name them, Berlanga don't want to fight him, man.
That's what. So that's it. I'm Daniel Jacobs, or they're gonna be like, I don't know, William Skull. Like, who the fuck is that guy anyway? Demetrius Andre, Caleb Plant.
Oh, you gotta get that sound by Q of Conor McGregor saying that shit. That shit was funny.
So you got David Morrell,
he like, who the fuck is that guy? That shit was funny, nigga.
and Andrade all at PBC.
What'd you say?
You said that was Conor Ben?
Nah, Conor McGregor when he said that shit to one nigga. He like, who the fuck is that guy? I was fucking weak, nigga. That shit was funny.
Oh yeah, when homie was talking shit, he was like, "Who the fuck is that guy?"
Hell yeah, the nigga was like, "I knock people out." Yeah, he does knock people out. Conor looked back, he said, "Who the fuck is that shit?"
Who the fuck is that guy?
Everybody was dying with that bitch.
Everybody like the nigga, because the nigga tried to come at him, and Conor was like, "Nigga, I don't even know your name. Who the fuck are you?
Man, that nigga
Are you a fighter?"
Connor sound like a real life leprechaun, nigga. That's why that shit's so funny.
Yeah.
Pull that shit up. Oh, here you go. Look. Let me see. Pull me a big screen right quick here.
This little boy.
Damn, this shit not even that loud.
Connor,
there you go.
Take a look around you. You got a lot of champions, a lot of grizzled vets. Who do you think would give you the hardest fight out of anybody?
Yeah, my shit.
Right here.
I gotta take this dumb shit off. Hold on. How that
This
shit.
nigga gonna pause. The nigga's trying to hear that Connor.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on, look.
Hitting 145 pound, the real hardest hitting 145 are right here. This guy TKO's champion.
Damn, fuck it up. Right.
Connor, take a look around you. You got a lot of champions, a lot of grizzled vets. Who do you think would give you the hardest fight out of anybody on stage? Right here, the hardest hitting 145 pound, the real hardest hitting 145 are right here. This guy TKO's people. When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. They're like, who the fuck is that guy?
Niggas went crazy on this. Who the fuck is this guy?
He's like, who the fuck is that? You gotta make that sound.
Yo, the way he looked around the room, like he was looking for somebody to acknowledge, like, yo, do y'all know who the fuck this guy is? He just talking.
He said, who the fuck is that?
Are you, bro?
He couldn't even find it.
Word.
Like you on the edge.
He looked at that nigga
He was cooking Floyd, bro. He was cooking Floyd, bro. That shit was embarrassing.
Yeah.
Floyd looked like he looked like a lame. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He looked like a lame.
Yo, hey, listen.
Floyd couldn't do nothing but throw ones on that bitch.
Hell yeah.
Hey, listen. If you watch that shit, bro, like when he was cooking Floyd was looking like, I'm gonna fuck you up when this damn fight start.
Hell yeah, that's all he could. Back in the day, that used to be Floyd.
Floyd was looking like, ooh, I'm gonna take you into these deep waters. I'm gonna drown the shit out of you, boy. Ooh, you gonna out talk me?
the roles got reversed. Cause remember, Floyd used to do that to Shane, Mosley, all them old niggas, Oscar De La Hoya used to do that to them.
That's why he was mad, my nigga. He was like, "Ooh, you gonna make me look like ooh, okay, all right." Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was cooking Floyd eyes, boy. He
Man,
put his
talk.
hand. He came at Steven Espinosa. He was on their ass, boy.
Hey, listen. Conor made that goddamn fight, bro. I can't front. He earned his $100 million.
Talking shit is an art, man. That shit ain't.
Let's go to this shit.
Man.
Hold on, let me see if I go to this shit. This shit is funny.
Or they got to call Espinoza a weasel.
That shit. Hold on, I'm trying to find that shit.
Niggas a weasel. My nigga Cass be saying that shit. That shit.
Somebody needs to say I can't stand that motherfucker, bro. Well, here you go. Let me see.
They said he's a weasel.
He said, nigga, you gonna do something? He said, sit the fuck down, nigga. You ain't gonna do shit. That shit was funny, nigga. Oh, here you go.
When I count to 3, I want this entire arena to scream, fuck the Mayweathers. 1, 2, 3, fuck the Mayweathers.
That nigga got a fan base.
Yeah, I gotta whoop your ass for that.
You fucking nothing.
Then you gonna come at the Steven, look.
And while we're at it, fuck Showtime too. You little weasel. Look at you, you little fucking weasel. I can see it in your eyes. You little fucking bitch.
He said you're a fucking bitch.
You little weasel. Look at you, you little fucking weasel. I can see it in your eyes. You little fucking bitch.
Damn, that
Yeah,
shit.
that nigga had that shit on lock.
Funny,
I ain't gonna lie.
man.
He did everything but win the fight, nigga. That shit.
Yo, you know the only nigga
no
to do
doubt.
Floyd dirty. The only other nigga to do Floyd dirty in a press conference like that is Zab.
Oh, I didn't even see they shit like that.
Yeah, Zab was very disrespectful.
Man, Zab ain't talking. That's just talking crazy to a nigga. I'm talking like.
Yo, he had Floyd speechless, bro. Like you got to go back and watch them shit. Like Floyd was looking like, what's wrong with you?
Cause Zab on some crazy, like that's some Mike Tyson shit. It wasn't shit talking. Like what Floyd did was shit talking. Like A.B, he talking like shit talking.
Bro, I don't know how the method go or like how you shut a nigga up, but like Conor shut him up, and Zab had this nigga like, yo, there's something wrong with this motherfucker, bro.
That nigga Zab is like, dude, it's just, I mean, I don't know, bro. It
wasn't like Conor. No, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like
it
wasn't like Conor, but he was just on some shit like, nigga, you ain't gonna be doing me like you doing the rest of these niggas. He was like, nigga, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, like that type of shit. Like, nigga, all that roasting, that shit you gonna do, nigga, that shit ain't happening, nigga.
That shit ain't happening, nigga. Nigga, I'll pull up real, nigga. What, nigga, what's up, nigga?
On God, niggas, it'll go down in this, nigga. I'll fuck up this nigga on me, nigga. Fuck up this motherfucking fight, nigga.
And Floyd, like
that's Zab, like,
nigga, you gonna fuck up the money, and Zab damn near fucked up the money, the whole family.
And that's like,
damn near fuck up the money in the fight.
Like, yeah, Zab not like he wasn't like no shit talker. That nigga's a shit starter.
That nigga probably stabbed Floyd in that motherfucker. That nigga, y'all know he got his own Crip Day out here, bro.
Nigga, Crip Day.
That nigga got his own Crip Day out here, bro.
Yo, bro, y'all see the y'all go back and watch the Instagram live between him and DeMarcus Corley.
Oh, no, I ain't even see that.
Oh my God, bro!
You said
you want to talk about some disrespectful ass shit? Like niggas started letting cats out the bag about shit that happened in the damn parking lot.
Ah, shit.
Yo, look that shit up, bro. Word of mother, that shit I had you like, yo, well, how the fuck I missed this shit? Real talk.
That nigga Zab was a real gangster. These niggas.
Yeah, Zab was like, nigga, you know what happened when I seen you, nigga. You know what's up. DeMarcus was like, nigga, I waited 12 years to
I think
get you
Zab
back.
a black. I think he a black belt or some shit too, bro. Him and his pop.
Man, that nigga, that nigga know crazy.
Years to get you back. You know me, get you back for whipping your ass, nigga, a lot.
Yeah, bro. No, it was some other shit like Zab and them called him or some other shit. And then he waited 12 years, like 9 years, some shit to catch Zab and rock his ass in the parking lot on some like fuck some the boxing shit. I'm talking about on some other shit. I'm like, these niggas really took it to another place off a boxing match. So when it comes to Zab, yeah, you right about that.
Yeah, that motherfucker crazy as hell, boy.
Yeah, Floyd knew all them professional nigga. He knew Mosley, fucking Oscar. These niggas ain't about to.
Yeah, they ain't about that.
Yeah, a lot of them niggas ain't about like the even RIP, Diego Corrales, all of them. But Zab was just like, yo, Zab, we supposed to sell the fight, not actually fight before the fight. Zab like, fuck that.
Nigga, Zab gonna fuck the venue up, my nigga.
I'm gonna fuck everything up, fuck everybody, nigga. And if we can't beat them, we shooting them. What's up?
That nigga almost killed the referee, nigga.
We strapped,
nigga. You got knocked out, nigga. You got knocked out. What you trying to fight me for, bro?
Why are you trying to fight me for you falling down 3 times? It's not. I didn't hit you. What you mad at me for?
What about which Guerrero daddy? Which he said he's gonna beat up the woman beater.
Oh, we talking about Guerrero?
Yeah.
Oh, and then he get caught with the damn gun at the airport. Stupid motherfucker. Karma's a bitch.
Go was on Floyd Daddy ass.
Yeah, that nigga. They talking all that shit.
Hey, the niggas
talking all that shit, and you almost cost the damn fight. You about to cost your biggest payday.
Who you think would have won? Who you think would have won out of their daddies?
I'm gonna give it to Senior.
You think Senior would have been Guerrero?
Yeah, man, Senior fast as hell, bro.
I don't think Senior hitting hard at all, bro. I don't think he got that chin. That
You don't think got no chin?
Man, Senior gonna get his ass sat down out this bitch.
I don't know, but I seen him when he was fighting the nigga. What's the nigga? That crazy nigga that jump it that be stealing off on niggas in the ring, or that crazy Charlie motherfucker.
Man, Mexicans eating punches, man. Guerrero Pops, man. I
don't know, man. I ain't never seen that man fight. I went back and looked at some of the senior fights. I ain't never seen no Robert Guerrero fight.
I'm talking about at that press conference. That ain't all that shit with him back in the day and shit. Nah, nigga. I'm talking about.
I don't know, man.
I'm talking about slow talking, slow moving ass Senior, nigga. He gonna be.
I don't know if he's slow now. He swear he the fastest motherfucker in the world. I'd love to see the old man fight though. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. But I got Senior.
Man, the confidence is there. The confidence.
Well, both of them. I got Senior though.
He's slumpy though. I ain't gonna lie.
I got Senior. I ain't never seen Robert Guerrero dad punch nobody.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all remember when Canelo got that tattoo of the day he was gonna beat Floyd?
Man, a whole lot of people did some dumb shit.
He got to cover it up.
Yeah, he had to get that shit
covered up. Listen, man, a lot of people did some dumb shit, man, talking about Floyd. When it comes to Robert Guerrero, bro, I probably would have, if it was me, a little bit, nigga. Like when watching the all access shit, I'd have been like,
you ain't gonna like this shit. I'm gonna have fun with this shit right here, bro.
I'd have been like, Dad, pull back on some of this shit, my nigga. Pull back, nigga.
Funny, bro. You can make a meme out of this shit, Q. Hold on, I got you. Look at this shit. Look at your boy.
Oh my God.
Hey, I was.
Oh man.
This for
nigga. If you don't make a meme out of this,
hold on, Papa. I got this. Hold on. This what me, you, and Bethel was arguing about if he got dropped the shit. I got this screenshot right here. This shit funny, bro.
Yeah, he ain't dropped though. You gotta see him. You gotta see that nigga sitting on the rope.
That body rope kept him up.
Bro, that's
That third bottom rope
Bro,
kept me.
Nigga, where you ain't got him on that third rope. You got the
I
wrong
didn't
string.
screenshot it at that point, bro.
bro,
Slumpy.
that's a really weak position right there, bro. He looked like, you know, almost.
He looked like a gurney, bro.
You should never be in a position.
Hey, cuz said that's a really vulnerable position right
Yo,
there.
bro,
Cuz
he looked like he looked like he like somebody snapped the picture midway during the concert. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it isn't usual, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, he should not look like that, bro.
on me, Castanio ain't ready to throw no heat though. He ain't ready to throw no heat.
That's because he probably, when he hit him, he was like, "Did you just fall like that, bro?"
He hit him square in the chin, bro. Stop playing.
Yo, you know when like when
It's 8 seconds
Canadians
left,
make the
man.
female sound, that's what he made when he got hit. He said, "Ah."
That's what that shit look like. That's what that shit look like.
Nigga stupid as hell.
Bro, that was a good ass fight, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my God! Look, no.
served-
The gold
he
top
served
on
that
it, no.
He served that nigga up in that fight though.
Who served who up?
Charlo served that nigga Castanio up in that bitch.
Is this the first or the second fight he hit him like this?
That's the first, y'all.
This the first fight?
Yeah.
Oh nah, bro. Like, and niggas think Jermell can beat Bud, and man, Bud hit way harder than this.
I was at that fight.
bro.
That shit was lit. That me and show ain't gonna work like that.
It don't
Niggas
work
ain't even
like
gonna
that.
fight the same.
Exactly, Q. That's the best way to say
He
it. He was
right
on
here,
that
man.
last, bro.
Will beat the blowing out that nigga.
Crawford gonna be on the
That
back.
nigga was blowing his head beating Bud.
Man,
That
bias, man.
nigga got hair dye on his head, nigga.
Yo, on some real
Fuck
shit,
around
yo.
and do Bud like Lubin, nigga.
Yo, Costello wasn't even supposed to be fucking fighting him.
Y'all having fun with this shit right here, bro.
Nigga, who Tashira?
Costello's a blood welterweight, my nigga. Word to mother.
Look at my nigga. Look at my nigga.
That's gonna be Melvin Bud get through with him, nigga.
My nigga Ray Man, bro. Fucking me. Look at that.
That's definitely gonna be Jamel.
Hell nah,
That
nigga.
nigga Tashira, bro. Nigga wildin', dog.
Word to mother. Like, bro, I watched the Brian Castano Patrick Teixeira fight, bro. Niggas had Patrick Teixeira winning that fight.
Who? He got
before the fight. Niggas had Patrick Teixeira winning that fight, going on to fight Charlo.
Of course, he was the champion. Got his ass.
So what I'm saying is Castano went up in weight.
Them niggas over here talking about Bud running the 140. Man, that shit was ass. Nigga got his ass whipped. Then that motherfucker got a drawer with a midget. Niggas talking about Bud running 140. Man, these niggas be average as shit. That nigga swing, man. Come on, man. Stop it, man.
Oh man.
Niggas give Mel more props than Bud. Niggas just hate to see a young nigga winning, man. See a young nigga shining, man.
What your old ass talking about, man?
Hey.
That nigga caught that nigga Rain Man.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's me?
Nah, nigga, I said that nigga.
Yeah, he did. That nigga put the picture up and pointed at Method. That nigga evil.
Look at this nigga. Hold on. Look at this nigga. What's this nigga name? Y'all remember? Damn, what's this nigga name, bro? When I pull up the picture, y'all gonna know.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Coda. That's Coda. That's the dude Mel knocked out. Ain't that the dude Mel knocked
hold
out?
on. He looked like I pulled this up because he looked like what's this nigga name, bro? The nigga that be doing.
Cause look like rolling with the punches.
Yeah, rolling with the punches, bro. Yo, Pablo, you know rolling with the punches is?
I think so, but I'm just looking at homie look like the car coming down the street with the doors open.
Yo, this shit is golden, bro. I've had fun with this whole shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, that nigga Jermel knocked that nigga the fuck out. Had that. Hey, he had that nigga. What's his name? He had that nigga Tony. He had that nigga Tony Harrison rethinking. He like, damn, I gotta rematch this nigga. Oh, B, nigga.
Oh. That self-harm performance.
Yo, T.Y. was
That
mad
shit
when I
was regular,
did
nigga.
this shit.
On me, he got dropped in the second round though. On me, that nigga look crazy.
Then he got up and started putting the hands on that nigga. That nigga,
Yo.
nigga Derrick James
Why
probably
his tongue
Derrick
like
James
Yo,
that?
why
gave
you
him
gotta,
this
come on, man. Why you gonna do Kayla like that, man?
Man,
was
that nigga got stopped, nigga. Hey, that nigga Tony got stopped and was screaming at Jack Reese like, Reese, no! Like, man, that nigga was beating your ass, dog. Hey, that shit was crazy, man. Hey, that nigga Mill done been in some good ass fights. I ain't gonna cap. Him in some good
Man,
ass
it's
fights.
good because that's because that nigga regular Declan, nigga. That's why it's always good.
Yeah,
That nigga, man, overhyped, man. He ain't Bud, man. Bud put
Until he's stopping nigga. I ain't comparing that nigga to Bud. I'm talking about the fights he been in, not the fights Bud been in.
Yeah,
Nigga.
that shit close for a reason, nigga.
No me, that
Like, y'all niggas never forget, man.
just get
Yeah,
knocked the fuck out.
Like this. Oh, this Method favorite fighter right here. Method favorite fighter right here.
Stop.
Method was capping for T.O., man, for a
Oh
while.
me, that nigga was capping for T.O.
He like, yeah, T.O. never doubt.
he capping for T.O. now, nigga. Oh me.
You gotta stop that shit, man.
Hey, that nigga said he said T.O. He said T.O. have a good fight with Regis.
Oh yeah, he was saying that shit. I forgot he had just said that dumbass.
Oh yeah, that nigga said that nigga have a good fight with Regis. Like, bro, this nigga getting stopped, nigga.
That nigga like he got his ass whooped, bro. Like real talk.
Hey, that nigga said I won, and that's the face he had after he said it.
That shit is funny.
He said, T.O., you won? Yeah. Oh yeah, like
that shit crazy. That nigga was looking swole in that fight.
Oh, we got removed niggas off my shit, man. Ain't fucking around with that fuck shit. Hey, with that slander, nigga.
That nigga.
That nigga removed the damn, what is it, light skin Q?
You have to remove a nigga with that slander, you kid.
Holy shit, y'all niggas retarded. Oh my god, this little nigga still awake. Yo, I'm about to holler at y'all, man. I'm about to put this little nigga to sleep, man.
Man, shit.
Who the fuck is that? Light skin. That's what.
Don't even worry about it, nigga. We want to sleep, nigga. You know what I mean?
That is dumb, bro.
You know what I mean? I'm about to, you know what I mean, pack it up.
Yeah.
It was a nice stream, man. Appreciate it.
I discovered
Appreciate
something
everybody
new
who comes through.
You know what I'm saying?
You said what you discover?
I discovered something new on the you know what I'm saying? I'm having fun with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
It said my nigga name Rain Man, dog. This shit crazy.
Yes, sir.
Salute my nigga Mel for sliding through this bitch, man. Boxing scholar, man. This nigga sleep. Well, my nigga E, man, the young god, man. But yeah, man, we gonna end the show. I'm high as hell and sleepy, man. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I ain't even gonna put the outro in, man. We just gonna end this shit the easy way.